Welcome back, everyone, to the second episode of Border Nexus. Thank you all for joining us. We're just going to get right into it. We don't have announcements and we don't have anything to say.
God
Nothing
bless.
to say at all.
Maybe one day we will.
Yeah.
So, last all of you left off, you had left the Feywild successfully, traveled down south through Crow's Nest, through Bidonia, all the way to Bredondo, and hooked on a train all the way to Erin. Encountering some, best way to put it is diplomats that you wasted no time in mugging. And now you're on the hunt for some kind of fruit that seems to be kind of unsure as to its effects. And last we left off, it had become morning. You're staying in an Elven Inn, where the walls were whispering about being trapped. As the rest of you rise, Melanie having the last watch, staking watch in the morning, the two humans kind of brace from their last bit of interrogation from Daketh. So y'all prepare to set out. So then I ask, what is it you're all doing?
We're still in the building, or are we on the...
We just woke up.
No, we woke.
This is...
Wake up.
Yeah, this last that happened, you woke up, pulled the human to the side, discussed with him, and then talked to Thaddeus about going further towards this fruit.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
And then I told you that, or he told you rather, that we've done so much that if we really, we've committed so much crime already, we might as well just see it through.
I agree.
Power of the sunken cost fallacy.
So I guess Daketh is gonna prepare to leave, and I guess grab the humans and nudge them to go out the door.
Yeah. First and foremost, I'm gonna like. I am gonna like while Daketh is like doing that, I'll kind of go to the others and just be like, she'll go to the others and just be like, y'all, the walls were talking when y'all were asleep.
When I'm sorry, did you see the walls were talking?
Yeah, they were talking about. It was like people talking in Sylvan about being trapped. Fucking weird, and I'm not sure what's up with that.
Surely they weren't talking about us, because what could they be talking about us when mentioning trap? It couldn't be us. Just couldn't.
She like looks and like she looks you dead in the eye, and she just goes. The only thing I was mainly concerned about was that somehow they were either entities trapped in there themselves, or they're sending a message about the humans. But I don't think that last part's the case. Really not sure. Voices left as soon as the sun rose. When I tried to open it up to see if there was anything, they went away, and then when I closed it again, they came back, and just no physical signs of anything.
Perhaps we best not pay it any mind and just continue on our way.
I wouldn't know how to investigate it. I mean, unless we want to talk to the owner of the motel and be like, "Oh, is this thing haunted?" But like,
I don't think there's
that's
any
about it.
real way we could approach that without being like, hey, yes, we've kidnapped people, and it was weird because
Well, I don't I don't think I need to do that to say the walls were talking.
No, I mean, we don't know if we could be revealing ourselves. Perhaps the walls only talk to people who have done bad.
She looks at him with like a fucking
Incredulity.
yeah, utmost incredulity, and is just like, I'm gonna ask. I'm not gonna. I won't bring up any of y'all's names. I'm just genuinely curious. Is there like a main? Because you said this is like a Motel 6 kind of deal. There is like a main office, right? Because there's like the one building where a fucker will be like sat there, right?
Yeah, there's kind of a smaller like area that's branched out at the base.
Okay. In that case, Melanie's gonna go there just like by herself and let everyone else like get ready, kind of to head out with like the humans. I mean, also we need to return our key, or was there even a key that we need for this? I don't think there was.
There was not a key. It just kind of opened and closed.
I believe it's referred to as a Motel Sticks.
Motel Sticks. Sorry. But yeah, I'm just gonna head over there and try and like ask a few questions of the person, being like, "Hey, I'll let it go as it will, but you can do whatever you want with everyone else first if anyone else wants to do things or talk with like the humans."
Well, if we're all packed up, I think Thaddeus at least is gonna just keep an eye on the humans and kind of like get everything we have out of the room, since we're I assume leaving following this.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you are as you exit, you do hear what sounds like some sobbing coming from one of the other branches, like one of the grown vine rooms.
Would I have already left at this point?
This is as you guys are leaving, so
Do we all hear
all
or
of it.
only?
no, this is it's audible enough for everybody.
Melanie like turns and gives like a fucking "I told you so" kind of look. She like glances, is like, it's gotta be a droid or something. What? Kind of like she just kind of starts walking towards the sounds.
It's just a.
Dacketh is gonna look at Thaddeus in like confusion.
I'm going to return that look.
Mutual shrug.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about the forest.
I don't know what I don't know what this is about people with ears and shit.
What is an elf?
As you do head towards the sobbing, you can see like the door of the room that it's coming from is like open, and you see
Oh, that's pleasant.
first you see what looks to be an extremely like, you know how when like something shocking happens, there's that first moment of like, what the fuck is happening? Why is this happening?
Yeah. Shock.
And then like a kind of ponderance of like, what could like a theory as to what might be going on the face of, you can see a Vurian, like
He's just
almost
in the-
terrified. No, he's not in the room. He's looking in it as the door is opened with him like very close to it.
Varian's just here, looking in the door.
He's like absurdly concerned.
Melanie is like looking, and it's just like a what the fuck, and like she just immediately like turns, and if if she is still within sight range, she fucking waves over to everyone else. Is like,
We're right behind you. We just follow.
I assume so. I
We-
assume so.
And I want to be clear: if we see, I'm sure we also all see him standing in front of the door, openly shocked.
Yeah,
So
like
Thaddeus is just giving like a unnerved, shocked, like smile, like the smile of just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
as he quickly casts some sort of like divination spell,
Oh fuck.
like tries looking in a like almost like squinting his eyes, trying to see something. As you see what looks to be like almost cradled in this woman's arms, what looks to be just an elf, couldn't be older than like
42.
90 for an elf. Just no apparent wounds, just clearly dead, like gone pale.
Oh.
So just like an elven child, just in her arms, like teenager, but like still child.
Effectively, like no elves you guys have seen so far have been much older than this.
All right.
Oh.
And it's just dead.
Yeah, just
Just
dead in
looks
this
straight
in this
dead.
older woman's arms.
What's the woman look
She
like?
doesn't look to be much older than him either.
Well, what does she look like? Yeah.
Probably because elven age is difficult to like ascertain from how they look.
Yeah.
Yes, but I mean just a description.
Middle
I
age.
don't need like age.
Oh. Younger,
Young.
like within the first century still.
All right.
Fuck. So probably like a sibling. In that case, most likely.
But as Avarian kind of like looks over the corpse, the divination, you can almost see like the runes kind of like flitting about his eyes. He just kind of stops in ponderance. And because you speak Sylvan, so you do hear him say this.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Oh.
Melanie, like, whether he has noticed or not, has, like, walked up, like, right the fuck next to him and is, like, staring at him.
That's taken
Is he here?
to the graveyard. And the woman just goes, well, what about the coroner? There's... No. It's better to just take him straight to the graveyard. This is concerning.
Melanie, like, standing there, just, like...
Has he noticed us
just,
at
like,
all?
Very so yeah.
He-
Has he?
no,
or is
he's
he just
fucking-
completely distracted.
He's
Okay.
completely distracted by
Yeah.
this.
So we're just here.
Yeah. Melanie just whispers like fucking super quietly in Sylvan, like, "What the hell's is going on with you? What the hell's is going on with you?"
And she, as Ovarian kind of turns and like fucking notices you just standing there like a bunch of weirdos.
Hey there, stranger. How you...
I apologize for this
What's
appearance since the train.
What's
This is a-
happening here?
Yeah. Switches to color like, no. What the fuck happened to this kid?
A stressful moment that I don't think needs to be interrogated right now.
Okay.
As he kind of like goes to step past you all down the stairs with the woman behind him.
And because the child is dead, there ain't shit I can do for it. That's a shame.
Yeah. Kind of walks to the side, but like looks. So he's just leaving for like the graveyard.
Yeah,
presumably.
like kind of quick, but like still staying within very close proximity to the woman.
Okay.
Well, that was weird. And as much as I'd like to investigate that, keep that as a side note. I'm sure it's important. And then as I'm saying this, I kind of dart back to our kidnapped people.
Mhm.
We currently have enough on our table as is. I just dart.
I agree.
Melanie kind of just gives like a sigh. It's just like,
We don't want to gather too much attention on ourselves, so we should probably head out.
We make our way towards the Lich's Ire, and I look at them again for like confirmation that I've got that right.
Yes.
no, the humans.
The
I think,
people,
was
not
what-
you.
Oh.
But I believe. Yeah.
To the humans,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
DM.
they fucking nod, still fucking terrified.
Brilliant. Then let's head off.
Onward.
They continue going.
I like these guys. They get it. Might beat around the bush at all. They get.
Okay.
As you
Laugh menacingly.
as you head out and descend towards the road leading out of Arunia's Palm, it is almost. You do see a Vurian, you almost kind of keep track with him until he does branch off northward.
Okay.
And we're
As you head
heading-
make your way out of what is the capital of Arun, all the way down
Alright.
to the border, where the path remains going outwards into the Lich's Ire, which is a fairly similar to the city of Arunia, though more stone is mixed in with the wood and bricks, while the curling branches seem to grow around it, keeping it stable. There is much less of a ratio of wood and leaf in the buildings. As you are stepping past and outwards, it does become clear that every elf so far that you pass and continue passing, with the exception of a Vurian, are young. As you continue trudging through,
Is there any like extended lore explanation as to why all the elves here are young?
this is just
Or is
odd.
this-
I have a feeling we're going to find out.
Yeah, no.
This is not
no.
something that has been like heard of before. This
No,
is like
I was just
odd.
I was just curious if this is just a lore detail or not. Okay,
no. This is
this is an anomalous thing. Okay.
and you've traveled through plains. You've seen elves be old.
Yeah.
Continuing past the border, down through the Lich's Ire, I do have to ask, as you come to what is almost a clear line drawn in the woodwork, where the green leafery just straight turns stark gray.
Nice.
Oh god.
Mostly just withered, and the trees their bark takes on almost like a bone-like color.
Mm-hmm. I wonder where
As
we
you
are.
Step into the Ire of the Lich. What is your marching order?
I mean, to be fair,
I'll
they're
go
saying
first.
this is the right way. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's clear.
This is where the humans are guiding.
Yeah, this is where they're guiding. Okay.
yeah. With them by
I'm
my
just- I'm
side.
just assuming you guys are following them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
of
follow
course.
them, but behind them she'll be me. I would assume first, given
Okay.
who's behind me.
I'm gonna stand in the very back and kind of just watch guard of everything.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I don't like that
That,
sound.
then I'll be second to last in that case.
Um,
I think I'll be behind Thaddeus.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the last place.
Yeah. So it'll go me.
I think I'll keep my bow.
It'll go Thaddeus, Cyrus.
uh-oh.
Melanie.
You guys got some echo. Someone's holding the push to talk.
Oh no! You. What? When you're not talking, don't
Jesus.
press it.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's all good. Learn not that
but
push
like,
talk.
yeah. Fucking, I forget. Everyone in the party who needs armor has armor, right?
Correct.
If I remember correctly.
Yes.
What kind of armor does Cyrus have again?
He has.
Does he just have normal leather armor?
What we're about to see. Hold on.
I think the answer is yes, unless you've changed it from your starting equipment.
I have heavy armor, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you have chainmail equipped.
Yeah, but both of you, yeah. Neither. I know Thaddeus and
Yeah, it's leather.
and him wouldn't. Yeah, I know
I've got
Thaddeus
chainmail.
and Dekath wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't benefit from what I'm doing.
I see. I also.
But you know what? Just kind of as we're going out into the ire, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking. I believe. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. This is an odd thing, DM,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna. I believe it works based off the phrasing, but I'm gonna twin spell mage armor.
Ooh.
Go ahead and read exactly what Twin Spell says.
Yes, it says when you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Okay, cool. No, yeah, that fits. Yep.
Yeah, no,
Never
it's-
even fucking thought of that.
Yeah,
That works.
yeah.
I also-
Yeah, no, it works. By the phrasing, I can do that. So
I had a question
I'm gonna...
too.
Yes.
Okay.
Just revolving around Divine Sense. Divine Sense is an instant done thing. It just gives me the immediate information around me of those celestial
Yes.
fiends.
It lasts a turn.
It lasts what?
It lasts a round. So you
It
prop
lasts
it,
6 seconds.
and then
6
it
seconds.
stops
Got
at the
it.
start of your
Yeah.
next turn. So
Alright.
6 seconds.
Yeah, you get to detect for 6 seconds. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast that, and I'm gonna pop mage armor onto both me and
Cyrus.
me and Cyrus. So Cyrus, now your AC from mage armor, because I casted this on you, now is 13 plus your dex mod
So now it's
instead of whatever it was before,
Wait, weird.
and you get kind of like the same
Yeah.
sort of like
16 for now.
almost mechanical armor, like spectral mechanical armor that Melanie does as she manifests this, just kind of going over your like current armor set. Doesn't have any weight or anything. It's just kind of like a ward almost.
Nice.
So yeah, so your AC will be higher, Cyrus.
Wait, thank
So
you for the
adjust that to whatever it is. No
I'm
problem.
also
This
going to
place
cast a
seems
spell, but
iffy.
who knows if it goes wasted or not. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis at first
Fair.
level.
That lasts an hour, correct?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So let me get that.
I know that because Melanie has that spell too.
Yeah, I'm going to put that's
How
5
funny clockwork.
5 temporary armor points, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
It's at first level. Yes, it's 5 temporary hit points.
And it just reflects damage when they're 5 feet
yeah.
closer.
If someone hits you, and
They take damage equal to 5
they take
times
damage
the
equal to
level.
5 when they hit you. Yeah,
With
a
a
melee attack.
All right. Yeah, that works.
You fucking... You kind of like pull up your arm, your tenements almost glow with like a cold blue, almost searing cold into your arm as they fulfill the requirement of ice for the spell, coating yourself in what almost is like an outer like shell of this frost.
That's badass.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I'm sorry.
So you're continuing through the ire. What pace are you traveling at?
I'm gonna. I assume we are not going fast.
I assume we're
I-
cautious.
if
before
I'm
we're
gauging
moving.
us, I'm saying we are moving slowly.
'Cause
That we're
Okay.
moving at like either like probably below normal pace, just because we're being really cautious. Yeah.
everything's
Mhm.
dead around us and stuff like that, right? Yeah. So
Yes. Everything looks fucked here.
so we're yeah. It only makes sense. How well? In addition to that, how do the two humans?
looking? Yeah.
They are fucking nervous as shit.
Brilliant. keeping up that theme the entire time. I love it.
Great, at least they're not dead.
They're fucking like kind of looking around, twitching and shit. Every like crack of a branch sets them off.
Yeah.
We like to keep our energy the same all the way through.
Sure.
As you are walking, who's in front?
The
Thaddeus,
humans, then me.
we said.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck the humans. Yeah.
All right, Thaddeus. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh.
Sure.
Let's see. Yeah.
There's something
Something
you can
sucks.
you as you do step further, almost kind of like a mist starts forming, like a large, thin cloud kind of encroaching around. As the humans just suddenly stop.
Might I use divine sense?
Before you do that,
Oh
you
shit.
see the humans
Yeah, of course.
just this might influence that. So you know, the humans do kind of like look down into the dirt,
Oh no.
and they look up like at a tree that's off to the right, and one of them just goes, "Okay, it's this way." Takes a sharp right off the path.
Off the path?
Yep, both of them.
Are you gonna fucking grab them? Let's fucking stop them.
Nope. We're gonna keep following them, that's for sure.
What?
What do you
Well,
want
they
us to
don't
do?
lead us to
They
the
know
right
where the
place.
fruit is.
If they don't lead
But
us to the right
but
place-
before like they have a chance to really get going, I'm like, are they both gentlemen? I never remember clarifying. Are they both gentlemen? One lady?
Yes.
All right. Be like, gentlemen, the path is this way.
Do you want to go to the research facility?
You put the research facility off the path. Of course you did.
I'm just gonna like nudge past everyone and be like, I'm gonna follow them.
So now, Dakif is in the front. Dakif, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melanie.
You're in the back
Melanie's just
alone,
like,
Melanie.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah. Melanie's just like. Wait, so you're taking us directly to the fruit, and that's just in this mysterious, misty area right here off the path?
I mean, we didn't necessarily want people discovering it, so why would we hide it on the path?
You built it off the path. You built it off the path at a place called Lich's
I didn't
Ire.
build this. I'm the one. You
Now
did
you
I get
had-
paid to do that?
None of you had any grievances?
I was here to collect it.
You were terrible. Terrible at your job.
I didn't really choose this.
Suck. Then I guess we'll follow. Or I'll follow. At least.
Melanie is like, what the fuck even is this at this point? And like, it's like, you better know how to get back to the path.
Oh shit! Wait, do we? That's a good point. Do we have anything? Shit! Look. What do I have on?
I mean, one of you is an outlander, correct?
Oh, what?
One of you is an outlander, correct?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
This would probably suit their skill set then.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, probably should.
You'll be able. You'll be able to get us back, right?
Possibly. We'll see. Hold on.
I am not confident in possibly.
Yeah. Melanie
I'm
like
looking at my movies
goes.
now,
To
okay?
yeah, Melanie will go up to the humans
Apparently, I have
and
an
just be
excellent
like,
memory of maps and geography, so yes, I can get us home.
geography.
No, let him see. Let him.
Sorry.
I like it. Geography. We're gonna refer to it as that from now on.
Geography, sorry.
I hate when whenever I say that, it always gets me every time.
It's fine.
So, as you
Brilliant.
continue with Dak as taking the lead,
Yeah, I will ask. You also know the way back, do you not? I assume you've been out here before.
once.
Melanie looks like she's going to have a fucking aneurysm.
I go.
Exactly common that people want to come out here, let alone for anything that could be valuable, given
Yeah.
that everything here is dead, usually.
What psychos would want to bring you out here, right?
What do you think?
Let's just keep going.
We're gonna die.
I'm gonna lean up and ask the humans. I'm gonna say, listen, tiny humans, what's the likelihood of there being danger out here?
Incredibly?
I'm gonna turn around and look at everyone and just smile.
You. I'm gonna look back at them and smile nervously, but then look forward and smile thrillingly.
I also, just for context, I also smiled hella nervously.
The cap is fucking nervous. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I love it.
As you
Checking how a spell works.
continue heading onward,
Everywhere you.
you do come across what is like a kind of rise in the ground, but it's almost certain that this is not naturally forming.
Like this feels like artificial.
Man.
Almost like a bunker
Nice.
by the shape.
Fucking. Okay.
Pretty like unremarkable, except for the fact that you have two guides leading you directly here.
Okay.
So we wouldn't have found it without them.
Most likely not.
Yeah.
Eh.
Because it's just a bump in the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
As you see one of them walk up to it, to this mound, and you see him like take out what looks to be some kind of like ring, like out of his pocket, and like kind of place it in what looks like a little divot in the dirt. As he pulls the ring back out, you see the ground almost like roll in on itself, kind of revealing what looks to be like a wooden hatch.
Is this
No,
the place?
no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no. You're gonna open it then?
He looks like distraught as he kind of looks at the hatch.
What's wrong?
It's not locked.
Uh-huh.
And it's supposed to be?
Yes. There's
Fuck.
How big is the hatch?
How large?
you could fit if you were to squeeze that. If you could, Dakith could fit in there if he squeezed.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
so it
that
would have to
small.
be. It's a hatch and it's like a trap door.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and that Melanie will ask, "Is there a ladder leading down?"
Yeah.
I have.
This is the worst position you can possibly be in going into hostile territory. Why the fuck did you design it like this?
You guys are. This is literally known as
Well,
a.
not you,
funnel.
not you.
No,
but
no,
your
no.
fucking superiors.
Yeah.
The chances that there's a sentient thinking thing out here was almost non-existent. It's all just dead beasts.
Exactly.
So something that would know how to remove a lock is unheard of out here. And why would anybody even care to take this territory? There's nothing out here.
Your knowledge,
I
how
look-
many researchers were here the last time you were here?
There were about 5.
So is the hatch open or is the hatch just like closed?
It's still closed. There's just... It's not locked.
I look at the rest and I'm like, I want to do something before we enter in, which would be I think, stupid in its current situation. Can I like just shatter the door?
Shit,
With-
you want-
My foot.
Wait,
oh,
I
you
have a.
just want to stomp on the trap door?
Just
I mean, I don't know
snap
if we want to.
I have something I want to do after. It's not like I'm breaking down there. There's a follow up if this works.
As you kind of reach your foot up, kind of hear what sounds like a
Oh hell!
Shit.
and
Melanie
see,
like raises a fucking hand to like stop.
you see what looks to be one of the humans just fall face first on the ground.
Oh, fuck off.
What the fuck happened to him? I'm immediately just like
Is there anything in his back?
checking his pulse. Yeah, what the
There
fuck?
is what looks to be a very small horizontal gash on the back of his head.
Shit.
What the fuck? Okay. So there's something around us then. Do we see anything?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Fuck.
Okay. I assume all of us get that, given how fucking.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone roll.
The other human is fucking horrified.
That's an 11. Okay.
Do all of us
14.
roll a
Yeah,
perception check?
everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled low.
Oh god.
Ooh, I mean. Oh God.
that's unfortunate.
We.
So you don't Thaddeus, you don't see nothing.
All right.
But what you see is incredibly minimal, as you see what looks to be almost like a quick glint of metal
Shit.
and a dagger, like almost affixed to a piece of cloth, kind of zip in your direction. Like it's flying towards you now. What are you doing?
It's flying at me.
Yes.
Are you just gonna try and dodge?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and fucking duck out of the way.
As you duck, the dagger zips past and nails the other human in the forehead.
Fuck!
Fucking A. Okay. I'm
And it
so.
quickly
Oh.
fucking flicks back and like just retreats straight into the mist.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
It's a magical
wait,
dagger.
wait, it goes in the direction. Okay.
Yep, it is like a
yeah.
cloth line, almost like a fishing line.
Oh shit. It's...
Oh, okay. I'm going to just like into the unknown mist in that direction. I'm just gonna fucking plop my 3 dancing lights. Just try and fucking light up whatever the hell is through the mist. Try to
As
see if
you-
that works.
Drop the dancing lights like as far as possible into the mist.
Yeah.
You do distinctly see what looks to be the outline of a humanoid shape,
Okay.
kind of kneeling down almost in like a stealthy manner. But then, as the dancing lights kind of appear, they stand up and begin walking towards you.
Okay.
Should we? I feel the need to grab my fucking grid axe.
yeah.
Shit just got real.
No. Okay. So it's just one figure, and they toss daggers that had fishing line attached to
It
them?
was like it was almost like a piece of cloth, like a silk cloth, almost tied to the blade of a dagger
Okay.
that like
They pulled.
threw out and then receded, almost like a yo-yo kind of.
I see.
It's a magical yo-yo.
For them to yeah. Returning with more steps. Okay.
Returning but cheap.
Yeah, non-magical version.
Are you-
The poor man's
What
returning.
is everybody doing as this figure begins stepping through the
Fucking,
mist?
Dude, fucking. This guy fucking.
I mean, they just attacked out of nowhere, and we know.
They're hostile. They killed our guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're hostile. They just killed these people, so we, you know.
I go.
They do not, as the figure does walk, they do not appear to have anything held in their hands.
Well, that sucks for them.
Yeah, I don't fucking. I think the only thing is like. I think genuinely the only thing, because Melanie isn't in like instant like attack mode, although she's very like sussed out. She'll be like,
Makes fun of us.
yeah, no, she'll just be like, yeah, she'll just yell into like the mist like, "Fuck are you? What are you doing out here?" fucking as she just like holds up like her fucking arcane focus, just like glaring at the figure.
As you kind of shout that out, the figure you do hear through the mist, probably the same reason the rest of you are.
The fruit?
I'm gonna yell out and say, "You're not getting my fucking fruit."
What the fuck is this?
That is met with a light chuckle.
Yeah. Okay.
As the figure does step out through the mist, and it looks just to be like an unarmored human.
It's fucking
Just
person.
Commoner's clothing, nothing exceptional, though an eye patch over the right eye, with what looks to be a sheathed sword at their back.
I whisper to Zakef, I'm like, we can totally take this guy.
Melanie, like, Melanie, like, kind of, as the person is, like, close, and I presume, like, in proper lighting now.
Yeah, they do
Like-
stop walking as they step into view, like out of the mist.
Okay. Yeah. The backlight, like, stays there, like, as Melanie doesn't yet drop concentration on dancing lights, so she's just kind of like, okay. Why did you feel the need to kill those people?
Oh, shit.
It would be unnecessary for them to return. But as a fellow seeker of knowledge, here in the Ire, I offer the rest of you an accord. I'm under no illusions that I could take all of you on. However,
Does he look like he's lying?
I know I could kill at least one of you.
Are you gonna roll insight to see if he seems as though he himself is confident in that fact?
Does he?
Because you can,
Like,
if you'd like.
or do I even need to, or is he just that fucking full of confidence?
You see, I mean, it seems pretty genuine.
Yeah.
The,
Should
the
just
old, I can't kill all of you, but I will kill one of you
I
bullshit.
will kill one of you. Shit.
Effectively.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
And this accord would be to what end?
Any witnesses to what have happened are now dead, except for the five of us.
Uh-huh.
You really don't want to fight who's within that mound, because they're not going to give you the same option I am right now. You can either leave, or she dies.
Or
And he
we-
points directly at Melanie.
I'm gonna kind of step in front of Melanie.
Kind of like Melanie is just like
I pull the
looks baffled.
I pull my great orcs, like my great axe. It's still with me, but I'm kind of pulling it closer, more like defensive. And I whisper to them like, we can't be sure whatever in there can be taken on by any less than all of us. Additionally, we are now down 2 men. And I just look at the dead bodies. Because they're dead, right? There's no healing them.
Oh,
they're dead.
they
They're
have like
dead.
they're fucking, they have holes in their head.
And I look at them like, I really like those guys. I mean, I
Can
kidnapped
reach
those guys.
down? Can I reach down and grab my gold back?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Were you trying to bribe him? I was gone for like 2 seconds. You tried to bribe him?
Let's gold off the corpse.
Nah, just the gold off the corpse.
You
Yeah,
are
no.
stealing back the gold
Yeah,
from the dead.
yeah.
You
I
disrespect.
mean, what
Yeah.
good is it to them?
Wow.
Yeah,
They're dead.
Melanie just
Talk.
Melanie just like looks and just says, "Why don't we just help you get rid of whatever the fuck's down there, and then we leave and we don't talk about this again. Big guy here gets his berry, and we fucking pretend none of this ever happened."
Well,
I think you gravely misunderstand.
he's working with the thing down there, aren't you?
You're making so many assumptions.
I am making an
It is
assumption.
an astute one.
Ta-da. I'm taking it you're the more generous of the other people in there.
Significantly so.
Here's what I don't get. Why let us live if you went through the trouble of killing off the other two?
It could be simply a Charitas assumption, but based on the looks of you, none of you would have ties to the Queen Cabernet's cabinet, would you?
Hell no.
Yeah, it's because none of us work with her. That's the thing.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I have no assumptions that you would simply go back and rat on a queen. That would probably put all of you to pretty quick use in a war. For even appearing at her doorstep.
Yes. What's so important about this berry? What do you...
If I tell you that, will you leave?
I mean, someone here definitely
Look
wants
at
that
Thaddeus.
answer.
I'm gonna look at Thaddeus and give him like the nonchalant, like kind of like a look that shows that I'm not leaving.
I'm gonna give him... God, there's no way I can convey this look through looks. I have to do exactly what I'm about to do. Let me check something real quick before I do what I'm about to do. Alright? Let me check something before I do what I'm about to do.
God.
Alright. Conquering Presence does not have to be used on enemies, Kevin. And I gotta...
It does not. That is correct.
I have to keep someone in line right now, because I'm gonna look at Doc F and use Conquering Presence. Just give an intense glare, which I assume, the tenets are burning as I do this.
Okay.
Dakath, go ahead and roll a wisdom save against Thaddeus' conquering presence.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, just Fuck. Alright, well, damn it. It's definitely not affected by it.
As your presence being almost fiercely forced into Dakath's mind does get solidly resisted.
Yeah.
Dakath, what are you doing?
I'm gonna whisper to Thaddeus. I just want information, if anything.
Well, well, yes, but you have to understand, we don't know whether or not he's bluffing or not, and if he's not, we could die out here.
Promise us that you'll come if he gives the information you want.
What if we bargain for a sample?
I look.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
If he's doing it, I'm gonna give him advantage on that.
By doing.
Trying. Melanie's gonna look at us like just speak up and just be like, listen.
Not that he needs it.
All our friend here cares about is getting a sample and some info. If you do that, we're out of your hair, and if my guess is anything, you'll probably never fucking see us again. Okay?
Or at least we hope.
He gives
Yeah,
a bit of a
we
squint with his one visible eye.
We sincerely hope.
He thinks to himself for a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell out, name a price.
I simply want you all to leave and not speak about this, but if a sample is what will get you to do that, fine.
Alright.
And you see him kind of reach into a little bag at his side and kind of hold his hand in there for a second, like just stationary, and then pull out what looks to be. It's almost fuzzy like a peach, but a deep brownish color. And it looks like this. It almost has like two stem nodes at the top.
Oh my god, it's a gum fruit.
It fucking is. Yeah.
But it's certainly not completely round. It's just difficult to ascertain what it looks like, and he just throws it to you.
I catch it.
As you catch the fruit and palm it, it looks to almost look like a lamb's head.
Nice.
I'm gonna yell out, what does this fruit do?
So far, all I know that it does is act as an alarm to those who touch its branches.
What
Mm,
the?
That's interesting.
It's not a nice image either.
Jesus Christ.
Don't touch those branches.
What's the name of this fruit?
It doesn't have one.
We'll give it one on the way.
It's kind of difficult to name a lamb's head that grows on a grapevine.
I feel like we're missing something. Thaddeus, should we investigate further?
No, we've made our deal. I think we should go. And I'm just giving the we need to leave.
Yeah. Melanie looks to the figure and is just like, we'll head out then, unless we have any more questions, but we'll leave you be to your friend.
And
Yeah, no, we got our answers. Let's go.
I'm gonna pocket the other fruit and follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the back of the line, as I assume everyone's starting to walk out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop for a second before we leave. Then just turn to the one eye-patched man and be like, "Oh, but if we are ever so unfortunate to meet again, and you ever threaten one of my party members again, it will be the last thing you ever do." And then just continue to walk away.
Just fucking keep walking. Yeah.
You can almost ascertain his expression is like appreciative of the confidence in that threat.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, up until the point when he mentioned the thing inside the cave, I was totally willing to kill him.
Yeah. And although that could have been a bluff too, but it probably wasn't. Given that it seems like whatever this organization or these people
They would not
are,
have just sent one man alone.
Yeah. And the fact that it was open and that the humans knew nothing about it indicated that that facility does not belong to them anymore.
We had every reason to believe that there is something in there.
And you almost jumped into it.
Actually, I was just gonna break the door and then drop a candle into it, but both, to see if anything was in there. But yeah, both would have been
You
bad.
could have just opened it. Why did you need to smash it? To
Because
put a
it's
candle in?
fun.
I have high strength. I want to use it.
Exactly!
Okay, I get it.
Great entrance.
It's got
Yeah,
only
no.
one thing on the entire list that it uses, and
Yeah. So we'll leave, and Melanie will just kind of watch the fucking like not quite walking backwards, but just over her shoulder, just like in her peripheral, she'll like keep the guy there as long as she can until we're just gone.
He just kind of stands there and watches all of you leave.
Yeah.
I assume we're all still on our guard. I still got my fucking great axe, so I don't trust anything.
Yeah, and once like we're further away, Melanie just utters to herself, just like, that fucker really thought
That he could have killed you.
That's the implication.
I
Yes.
love it. Just Melanie being chill all this time, but then all of a sudden, like, motherfucker, really thought.
That bitch.
Like,
I have a question just for context.
Yeah, go on.
The fruit, like, so the fruit itself can't signal. I mean, you probably can't answer this, but the fruit itself can't signal anything just when it's attached to the branch.
You have no idea what this fruit does.
Just
Okay.
don't.
Yeah.
I just
He
decided
could have been
don't
straight
touch
up
the
lying for all you know.
Yeah, it could have been.
God damn
We
it.
were not in a situation to really.
We were not in a good situation to actually figure out what the fuck this does, but we have it now.
We totally. I still believe we totally could have killed him, but like you said, like our problem there wasn't him, from what we understand. It was
Yeah.
whoever or
It
whatever.
it was the idea that other people would have come in.
We need to convince someone to eat this fruit.
I don't think we need to do that. Or actually,
Wait, is this in character from Decathlon?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Just fucking casually walking back through the ire, just like, damn, we should convince someone to eat this
Yeah,
fruit.
yeah. Melanie looks is like,
I
no,
can eat it.
we
I
no,
think that's a good idea.
we take it to a fucking alchemist or something
I mean, if it's.
that we're hopeful won't rat us out, and we fucking figure out what it does.
I mean, if it does, if it fucking does anything, I mean, I just here, woo. But I mean,
Fuck it, we could even take it to a Vurian if he doesn't give a fuck. He'd probably
Interesting,
love
when
to
enough
study
to show
something
them
like
the
that.
fruit.
I think before we do anything, we should probably get out of here. And I do believe we had an initial idea before we were distracted and mugged, and we did the mugging and the fruit. We were trying to contact our folks.
Yeah. Y'all, listen. You gave me the gold. I came along personally. Like, I'm fine with y'all, but like, I don't want to do this.
No, I get. No, I get it. I mean, we didn't want them to die. Let's be honest. I'll be honest. If it weren't for the fact that there was someone down there, I would have killed that man on the spot.
Or I assume we were like plenty ways away at this point, because like DM, we
Yeah.
are still like walking at a decent.
You have already made it back to the path.
All right.
Okay.
We're hooking back onto the path, and Melanie's just like, swear to God, knowing our luck, something is gonna pop out when we're going on our way back. Like I fucking sense it.
In my Dungeons and Dragons game.
Never. There will be no dragons or dungeons in my Dungeons and Dragons game. How dare you?
Could have said it. Like Melly is just like, I could have said a goddamn word, and that man would have just been stood there with nothing to do but twiddle his goddamn thumbs.
You seem a bit
It's a
salty about this.
copium.
You seem a bit salty. Should we have? I mean, we can always turn around. I mean,
No, I didn't want to. I'm fine. I just don't like people. I just really don't like it when fucking big macho, like masculine guys
Was he
just
big and
fucking
macho?
come over here. A
Not
little bit, wasn't
particularly.
he? No.
Attitude-wise, sure, but
I mean,
Well,
listen.
okay. I guess just fucking macho sounding like random confidence fuckers are just like, oh yeah.
I mean,
could-
he
I
did
could
have
do
an eye
that."
patch.
He just fucking sighs.
And he
Oh,
did
man.
drop 2 bodies in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, but I mean, they weren't particularly skilled warriors at all.
They were people. They were normal people.
Notice how he didn't go after any of us.
Exactly.
They were my people.
We kidnapped them, Dakif.
Fucking.
They were my people, but it's not in the sense of they were like my brothers. They're like, no, I own them.
Yeah, I own them like a slave.
That was my shit.
but-
those are my humans.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Melanie's just like, okay. Yeah. You know, if that, I don't even know. It's just fucking hate people that act like that. That just rubs me the wrong way. Especially the fact they decide to point to me. I don't know, just No, I was the one talking, but it still is fucking.
It's alright, Melanie. And I just like kind of pat her on the back and like, you'll get your chance.
It doesn't seem to help too much, but like, she's like, thanks.
Beat his ass with that +3 AC.
Do we? I assume we're still walking on the path back to.
Yeah, we're moving
Yes.
back.
Well, that's
on
my
that.
assumption as
Yes.
Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Yes, we are backtracking.
Is there
What's your marching order?
Oh,
I assume.
I'll
Let's see.
I'll take the front again.
Should I just assume it's either Dakith or Thaddeus in the front? at
It
all
makes the
times?
most strategic sense as far as walking.
I mean,
order.
until we get to higher levels, yeah, probably.
Alrighty.
Fucking, even though Melanie might have a higher perception, it's like she's not in the front usually.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I
I'm
just
gonna
think
take
in
the
the back.
first hit. You know what I mean? When shit
Yeah,
happens.
Exactly.
So I guess I'm just focusing on it.
In this particular part of the world, I do have the advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say Thaddeus, and then I'll just say,
Oh.
fucking.
Cyrus, is he behind me, maybe, or
I mean,
Melanie?
yeah. It can be that Melanie and then Dakov fucking in the back, if that's fine.
Thaddeus, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh,
Bears.
hey. Wow, it's not my stat, man.
Unfortunate.
Based.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I got an 8 in fucking wisdom. I'm 21.
you know, that is in fact one better than your last perception check down the road.
So true.
As you do get closer to the border of Arunia's Palm, almost from this direction, the trees look a little bit more gnarled in their wood, like almost curved, kind of similar to the branches within Arunia's Palm.
Alright. Would it be cheap for me to use my divine sense, or would you allow it?
You can, I mean, what's it say?
No.
Because you can just.
I could.
What's stopping you from doing it?
I mean, last time you said that.
Asking you, it's
yeah.
it's because of the seam.
Yeah, I don't
He's
want
asking
to.
Oh,
you,
yeah,
he's
you can just
asking if
pop
you're
it.
allowing him to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin aesthetic stuff.
It was more so I didn't want you to waste it, given
Ah.
the context that was
Ah,
happening.
Yeah,
I see, I
before
see.
they turned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll use it just right now, given where we are.
Alright. As you kind of open your big smells, your fucking palate and nostrils,
Awesome. I mean, that's one way.
you don't sense any undead nor celestials
Sorry, what?
nor fiends. However,
All right.
for the first time since you've been with this party, this is the first time you've used Divine Sense.
Uh-huh.
At least with the two red ones with you.
Yeah.
And you do sense a kind of otherworldly energy coming from a very tiny, tiny amount coming from both Dakith and
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Oh shit.
Though it's so residual, it's almost impossible to discern.
Yeah. I'll just I mean, that doesn't really warrant me saying anything, so I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
Fair.
They're immigrants.
Then yeah, I guess we'll just keep moving on.
Yeah, we're fucking.
Ready?
We are
Keep on
fucking
keeping on.
we are going.
We got a mercenary guild to finally get around to doing.
Yeah.
And find some
fucking
adventures in
letter.
Arunia's Palm.
Yeah.
Righty. As you as you do manage to make your way back to the palm, to where the trees become green again, and the disgusting, grody, stinky necrosis kind of fades away. Fuck you, Fred Boot. You enter back into Arunia's palm. You can hear what sounds to be an elf going around, almost like a town crier type deal, shouting about how flames are no longer allowed in homes.
Excuse me?
Flames.
And as he's continuing this, he then mentions, towards the end, these rules are specifically to those elves who have surpassed the age of 70.
Ah, I see. The senile.
No.
Oh wait, no, they're elves.
No,
That's
no,
proper age.
no. Past the age of 70, yes, that is children.
Yeah. All right.
DM, just for context, how old was the queen of the elves?
Arunia?
Do we know?
Yeah. Do we know?
Probably older than 100.
Okay.
All right. Well, there you go.
Though she's not very public, if that makes sense.
I mean,
Okay.
well, I mean, that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, no. Melanie is like, this has gotta have some, like she'll say it's obvious, this has to have something to do with what Varian was on about. There's no way it doesn't.
The question is, how much do we want to entangle ourselves here?
I feel like we have no choice but to investigate.
Well, we get our message. How far are is the guild
Mercenaries
first?
Get to it rather quickly, now that you are focused on doing such.
Yes. I say we can investigate the subject matter later, Doc. We have been out for a while. My folks will probably, and those near me back in Morden, will probably want to know.
Yeah, you need specifically to get your shit together with that.
Hey.
But well, you're an important person. That's the reason I'm saying it.
It's semi-important, yeah.
Just how important of a person are you?
There's no need to go over that. It's fine.
I love out of character the idea that Thaddeus is getting fucking flustered over the idea of being called important.
More like he's embarrassed.
Or just embarrassed to admit it.
It's like every time it gets brought up, it's like, change the subject. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah.
Get out of the way about my status.
Yeah. Status is nothing.
As you continue into Arunia's palm, and you are looking for the mercenary guild for certain.
Yes.
It is not that difficult to find. Despite all the gnarled trees making up effectively every building, one with what almost looks like swords embedded in it is a pretty keen decoration for a guild of such kind. As looking for the Mercenaries Guild, you do come across the sign reads to the rest of you as Viranal Macbeth, but to Melanie it simply reads as the Steel of Macbeth.
The Steel of Macbeth, as in like Steel?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a merchant around us anywhere?
I mean, no, it's the
Mercenaries.
So I'm not sure if they're
Merchants is a merchant's guild. Mercenaries are from, mercenaries.
Probably barter weapons if you want.
Yeah, that's the only real thing I think you'd find here. But Melanie does kind of say, like, let's see, so that is the right place. Like looking to Dakith.
Dakith it is. Yep, you're here.
You're here. It is time.
Thanks, Dakif.
Yeah, we'll go in.
All right. As you press the door open, you do see what looks to be the most diverse group of people you've seen since returning from the Feywild.
Sure.
Nice.
As there are, groups consisting of dwarves, gnomes, and such, and elves, and humans, all kind of at the same table. Baffling concept, I know.
Baffling concept for the Dragonborn's Goliath-M.
As
Yeah.
as well as what seems to probably be the oldest elf you've seen in a while, which appears to be a summer Eladrin among a group of people. But significantly older than 100. Probably pushing past his 4th or 5th century.
Damn.
But it is a not necessarily lively. It seems pretty somber, despite mercenary guilds tending to be pretty fucking drunken fist brawl types.
This is a bad time to call for a bathroom break.
Always a bad time, you bastard.
You cretin.
How dare you?
You got wireless headphones?
Yeah.
You're all good, man.
Listen while you piss.
Oh wait, then you'll be fine.
Okay, bet.
You know.
Yeah, he's just explaining the situation. It's all good.
So,
Yeah.
are we all doing the break now?
Yeah, no. I suppose like.
Do we all just want to have a break right now?
I'm good, but I think Cyrus might need to.
I think I'll just go get something to eat.
Cyrus.
All right, we'll take like a 15 then.
Based.
It's just like a
15
small
went a long break.
I'll be right back as well. I'm gonna grab some food.
And now a word from our sponsors. Thank you all for tuning in to Border Nexus. This is the second episode in our first campaign. We'll fill you in some information. I'll fill you in for some information while the others are gone. I am Red, owner of the channel, The Red Shot, and new member to the VTuber community. Though in this current station, that doesn't matter. Completely D&D. This is actually the first D&D campaign for both myself, Cyrus, known as Gold, and Salix, who's playing our man, Dakif. They're all new. What is it?
Dakaf.
Dakaf.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dakaf. I've been saying that wrong all session. You've not.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you for not telling me until now. But we thank you all for tuning in, though, so far, and can't wait to continue the rest of this today as well. We hope this session goes on for a long time. And Pog, thank you. We'll be having one of these sessions once a week on Mondays, 5 p.m. PST. This is not the end of the session. I don't want anyone to think that from the way I'm talking. I understand now as I'm saying that out loud. It kind of sounds like it, but it's not. But we wanted to inform, for any of you new here, we wanted to let you know this is going to be a weekly thing. And then upcoming weeks we'll have a nice old border for our characters, and following that over the course of the weeks following, we hope to get some character art made for them. And, include details that we couldn't originally include in our characters to begin with because, Hero Forge can only do so much. Hero Forge is great, but it can only do so much. But we do thank you all for tuning in, and we appreciate the small following we have right now who are who are journeying with us on this adventure at its earliest moments. We're only 2 in, so not much has happened. We did mug people last time, which of course you're seeing the repercussions of this time. We promise
Rest
we
in
don't mug.
peace.
Yeah. Rest their souls. I mean, we knew something great wasn't going to happen. God, didn't think they were going to die.
Not by a yo-yo dagger either.
Yo-yo dagger, right? Well, of all the things to get him, what a way to go. The poor man's returning dagger.
Mugged 2 people and got them killed.
You want to say something So
That's really it.
I mean, is everyone returned or no?
we have
Are
4
we
to 5. Our DM is taking a moment.
based a piss break?
Whatever it is. He's driving down to CVS, grabbing himself some gummies. He's not actually driving down to CVS, people. I don't think he knows.
I would hope not.
But, you don't know. People can do that. It's a snack break. We don't deter snack breaks here. We all know that everyone has to put food into the same hole they speak from and roleplay from. So thank you, Brendan Lee Mulligan, for those wise words.
Exactly.
All right. The biggest problem we all face is that we have to put food into the same holes in which we DM and or roleplay from. Hey, while we're still waiting, if there's any new members in chat who aren't too aware of who we all are, of the smaller details, I'm Thaddeus, the Dragonborn Paladin with lower noble standing, but still some. We have our Lady Melody here.
Half elf sorcerer.
Yes. And we won't be revealing any of that information. The only people, they're already aware of what I am. We like to keep the hidden cards. Make the story a little more interesting. We have our rogue here, Cyrus Exia.
Hello. You wanna do it? Hi. Yeah. I'm a dragonborn, and
So true.
that's really it. I'm an archer. I don't know.
So true.
If you want me to say stuff, you have to let me go.
Yeah.
Very true and dragon pilled.
And I mean, we found him in the middle of the Feywilds. We didn't actually air that part. That was part of our 0 session. But yeah. And then our newest member, and our biggest member, the towering Goliath, Dickoff. Thanks for telling me after an hour in that I was screwing that up.
God.
Off to death.
Call him Doc if the entire
L Walker.
Dickoff Hellwalker. God, we are just
Yes,
the most.
sir.
We are the most D&D group that names individuals ever. Thaddeus
In all
Anderson,
fairness, that's
Thaddeus-
not my original name.
Don't tell us anything. But I love
Your
it.
name was altered halfway through session.
It
I
used to
say.
be- It used to be Frederick
It
Billbottoms.
used to be doo-doo fart. On stream, we're chilling. Fucking the DM. The DM.
I thought he might take a while
Oh,
considering
yo.
that he said let's take a 15.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're in
Yeah,
here. Okay.
yeah. We were taking a snack break. It's fine. Stream. We got an intermission. We got Fran. We got Fran here. Say hi to
Yeah.
Fran.
Yeah, if we had sponsors, we'd be
We'll be doing
sponsored.
sponsor
Yeah.
reads, but we're just
Yeah.
big chilling.
But we don't.
Okay. You were in general, so I assumed it was like out. But...
Yeah, but because apparently
Oh,
either
hey.
he couldn't move the people to the streaming chat, or
Everyone
It just-
say hello to Avocado.
avocado. Just
Avocado.
say hi.
What's up?
He's here.
It's just a man.
Passing. It's our sponsor, Avocado.
I give no money.
No money.
Avocados.
I have no money to give.
But what if you did?
That's true.
No, I think I'll
Get the fuck out of here.
leave you to it. Yeah.
It's okay.
I see shares.
Mike Wazowski.
There they go. The mysterious benefactor has now left.
Yeah.
I didn't get to ask him if he wanted to try my fruit.
Would you like to try my
Damn.
screaming lamb fruit?
It
My
literally is
la-
like a lamb's head, right?
It wasn't a pineapple, hey! Yeah.
Listen,
You said you would have been upset. Look, we've learned two things. One, it's important. Two, it's not shaped like a pineapple. I think both your grievances have been solved.
Except for the fact that what the fuck does it do?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know that, but I mean, your present grievances weren't what it did.
I'm kind of worried about what's gonna happen with it in my pocket.
you pluck the two pronged stem out and throw it, and it screams and explodes. It's a grenade.
Oh, in our luck, it's gonna draw some kind of giant monster out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that aren't high, but they're never zero.
Just spawns a chihuahua.
Either that or it'll just turn you into an undead creature when you eat it.
A dire chihuahua.
Dire chihuahua. Jesus.
That would be
Dire
an ugly
chihuahuas are
sight.
good.
It's just the size of a normal sized dog,
As I'm petting my chihuahua.
like a husky.
It's like the dire chihuahua. You'd expect it to be bigger.
It's
but
like a
actually-
5 foot tall and it stands on its hind legs chihuahua and it's just fucking horrific.
It's exactly that.
Chupacabra.
It's a creature.
Speaks fluent Spanish. It's a language not known in this world.
Why Spanish? Why not like any other one?
Anyways, Chad, how's your day been? You all
Hello, chat.
getting along?
No, I'm pretty sure
I'm
it's
sorry.
bad.
You all might feel bored or left out.
Hello, chat. Mwah, mwah.
I assume by now too. I went ahead and took off my my 5 temp, because I assumed it had to take us an hour since it took us so long.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I presume an hour has passed, but
I mean, I'm not gonna check it from him, but I'm almost positive we're right.
Does anyone remember how much gold I gave the humans?
You gave them 2. 1
So
per
2
each
each.
person.
you did not give them much gold, so you just
Okay.
But you also took my gold because I slipped them 2 gold.
Okay, so let me give you your gold back. My bad on that one.
Yeah, no, give me my gold back. If you're gonna,
Alright, you
Yeah,
have your
gi-
gold now.
yeah, give me that back. Because if you're gonna desecrate and disrespect the dead, at least give me my gold back.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna pay a dead person, so
You paid a living person, then they're dead now.
I just, they didn't have any use for it.
You're a grave robber.
I understand.
We've now
I
committed
didn't
grave robbing,
rob. No.
necro robbery. They were dead. We didn't even bury them.
knew.
We really treated those guys bad to the very end. They were alive when we left that train.
I just pictured the goth being
The-
like
Their last day.
smiling.
Their last day was spent with fear and running and being captive and then dying.
Not even from like a being, just their own, like another human.
Was it human? I don't know if it,
No.
I don't think it was human, was it?
No,
Humanoid.
he said he looks like just a normal ass human, but that means basically nothing.
It could be he looks human-esque, but fucking God knows what.
Exactly.
We should have jumped into the hole.
We should not have done that. I'm not positive about many situations about what happened just then, but I think we saved ourselves dying. I don't think he could have taken out any of us. I don't
either
think
that
he.
or some serious hassle.
I believe he might have been bluffing about the killing all of us, because I'm gonna be honest. One well-placed guided strike, bonus action, thunder smite, then regular smite would have just boom, and I feel he would have died pretty easily, depending on what I mean. But that being said, whatever in that hole might
Certainly.
not have died as easily.
Yeah, certainly we are a pretty damn built party.
Yeah, we got.
I can attest that Melanie, if she wants to, can do a lot of damage in one turn.
Yeah, we've got we've got literally all the damage builds. We got a sneak attack rogue. We got a fucking conquest paladin. We got a fighter of just any type.
Yeah.
We've got God knows what Melanie is, but a sorcerer that can do damage.
She has
Not
she
really.
has a lot of different things she can do.
Yeah. So
She is built different.
built like a truck. She's
Did you only
stacked.
have one of the divine senses? Like, do you only
No, I
get
got
that
4,
one
man.
time?
Yeah, no, you get divine senses equal to your charisma modifier.
Yeah. Plus, actually, it's my level cut in half plus my charisma modifier, I believe.
Oh yeah, so it's even more. Yeah,
So
How
at
do
max,
you can kind of throw those around a lot
yeah. So
How
like
do you
because
check
they
those
don't
types
last
of
very
things?
long.
a lot of what you get as like special abilities to your character can be used in correlation to your proficiency bonus and other aspects of
Or-
your character.
Yeah, or certain ability scores. Yeah.
Is sneak attack limit? Is there a number of sneak attacks you can do, or is it? I believe it's just
Um,
it can only be done
um,
once around, right?
Yeah,
Per
the only
turn.
thing
Per
is
turn.
once per turn. Also about
Yes.
bow.
Every turn.
Mr. DM.
Yeah. Mr. D.
Welcome back, chat. Sorry for taking, but thank you for joining it.
Long trip to the pisser later.
Alrighty.
All
I've
right.
got my food with me. Ready to continue DMing?
All right.
Yeah, we're at the Mercenary Guild. Saw the oldest elf you've seen since you've been back.
Mm-hmm.
And it is significantly less rowdy than you'd think a Mercenary Guild should be.
Yeah, things are. I mean, to be fair, probably. Yeah. Melanie will just, like. Kind of. I assume, is there, like. I hate to describe it this way, but is this like Konosuba DM where it's the like counter and you've got the one person who's like, hey, like talk to us, or is it just generally like a place, like a hangout area with like a bunch of tables and different groups?
Effectively, as well as a job board posted.
Okay. I'm gonna
What are
try and
y'all
like
doing as you're vibing?
Oh no.
I'm gonna try and like find like one of the like I'm gonna like go to like the person who's like there to like kind of talk to them, just be like, hey, we're trying to get some messages passed, me and a friend here. Do you know anything about getting? Can I get a letter or something?
Yes, we can. Where do you want it sent? Currently, we can only send them to Cabernet and Bidonia.
Shit.
Okay. kind of looks to Thaddeus.
I'm like, no Crotavir Morden, huh?
They cut off mail lines with us.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
They've cut off mail lines with us.
But
What
happened?
They didn't do that last time I was there. I don't believe. Do you have?
No,
any
this was a recent change.
This was a recent change.
The Queen informed us of this a few weeks ago.
What?
What the fuck? You have no reason as to why they did it, though, or knowledge.
From what we understand, it's just dwarven spite.
God damn it, dwarves!
Like, Melody's just like, damn.
I whisper to Melody and Leah. I'm like, we may have to be making a more unexpected trip to Crotavir Morden. But
She
continue.
no. She just like chuckles at that. Is like, okay, yeah, we can always try and get there and drop you off. Then you can figure out what's going on. No, go on.
I walk up to the desk as well. I'm like, what if you were sending a message on a noble's behalf? Would you? would your guild make an exception to try and make the message delivery?
Possibly. What's the name? What's the noble house name? And do you have proof of...
A pedigree? A pedigree?
Yes, pedigree, ring.
Yeah.
I'll show it.
I pull out the fucking, a small symbol from the inner layer of the armor.
What does your family symbol look like?
It's a hammer. A small, like, yeah, just like looking like a war hammer.
Oh, fair enough. Directly to Crotaver itself.
Yes.
Alrighty. Do you have the letter on you?
I do not. You wouldn't happen to have a pen and parchment, would you?
Yes. And the elf kind of like fumbles behind the counter a bit and sets them out. And as they do, you can tell that their hands are very shaky.
Do I know if the reason is
did they seem to only get nervous just now?
as I handed them?
They were nervous before, but this is the first time you've seen their hands.
I see.
Ooh, okay.
So
So it's hard to tell.
it's just us, probably. I take the paper away from the now somewhat nervous that I can tell elf. Or is it an elf? Or... Is she an elf? The person?
Yes.
All right. Well, I take it away from them, and
Good thing to know. Do they look like an adult?
I mean, they look young elven, but
damn it, elves are so
probably
hard
not
to
over
tell the age
100.
with.
Listen, I'm only asking because I'm a fucking half elf. That's all.
These elves and their ages, I swear. I'm gonna start writing the note out. I'm going to be sending it, I believe, directly to Bigby, so that he may relay it to my folks.
Alrighty.
Dear Bigby, I heard of your inquiry of my disappearance, and though the reasonings behind it are strange, I wish to inform you that I am well. I've just been informed of the closing of informational borders, so I hope this message finds you well. Please inform both my mother, my father, and my siblings, Dolly and Arudia, that I am okay, and that we will be making our way to Crotaver soon enough to check out the situation and see as to why it is that I am normally unable to make a message from the Mercenaries Guild that I am presently at. We'll inform you of more details soon. Stay safe. Thaddeus Bravestone.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'll kind of roll it up and
Alrighty.
take... Yeah.
Um,
And just,
you just handed the letter?
yep. Yeah, I also have my ring, too.
Red?
Forgot about it. Yes. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Passive. Forgetting of the button. Yes. And I just
Alrighty.
noticed I have the signet ring too. So if they have a thing, I'll just place the ring into it as the symbol of the Bravestone House.
Alright. As you pass the letter on, they take it and they bring it to the back. And then they return and...
DM, I think someone's calling for you.
Yeah, someone's calling. Fucking.
Or someone else in your house. Who God knows. I mean, hopefully that letter finds them, or else it's gonna be really awkward when we arrive to. Because now I guess there's the. I gotta go to Crotaver. Crotaver Morden.
Alrighty.
Okay. Then, and Melanie also like kind of take a letter and just briefly.
Where is this one going?
This is just going further. We're north in Arunia's Palm, right? If I
You
remember
are in the
correctly?
capital.
We're in the capital, and that's far north. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just further down south, where my folks live. I'll give you I'll write in the location here so you'll get it there fine.
Alrighty. Hold
But-
on. Somebody is calling me now.
No.
Somebody call 911. The DM's been.
thing I hate is that song has been ruined
Yeah.
for me.
I mean, it's
By the
horrible.
fucking well, no, not just by it being bad. It's been ruined because it's in the fucking Fred movie.
Oh my
Um,
god,
but-
the Fred movie. Thanks for reminding me of that shit.
It's in. I don't know which
Nonchalant
one, but it
father.
is in one of the Fred movies.
What did you say?
Fucking.
Alrighty.
What did you say, Salix?
It's a
Telemarketer's
Johnson,
killed.
an alcoholic father.
Telemarketers.
What?
Yeah.
Goddamn
Anyway.
telemarketers. Can't even get away from them in D&D.
Never can.
The fuck are they in this unexplored world? This is bullshit.
I like to imagine your DM character's just in the background, just picking up a call like, goddamn telemarketers.
It's like the fucking Skyrim courier, but he literally pulls your character aside in game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Yeah,
telemarketer.
no. Yeah.
Have you heard about our new options for windshield rebates? What the fuck is a windshield?
Pot takes a selfie for Tinder.
What the fuck is a
Yeah.
Tinder?
Melanie drafts up the letter that she's gonna like send to her other kind of then and there, having been like thinking about it a good deal during the whole time that they're going, even having like considered writing it when they were in the fucking like in the Motel 6, but having gone against that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of hands it like for just ordinary deliveries their cost, couple silver pieces, something.
I know, we will just send it through. There's no worries about the price.
Okay.
It's because I'm a noble.
Jesus.
As she takes the letter to the back, the fucking door to the guild is fucking kicked open.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh, yes. I mean, God, the voice is it's consuming me.
And
Oh yes.
what at first looks to be a couple dragonborn
What the fuck?
of like red and green scales. After you know, one of them, you know, with this like kind of like piecemeal armor,
Peace, man.
with like a large axe, or not axe, like a large sword to his side, and the other one not wearing any armor, but simply like a kind of belting around his chest, just to kind of hold what it looks to be an abundance of weaponry, and a great axe at his back.
All right.
Fucking
We know what this is.
fucking Melanie just like it's just like a glance where it like turns back to Thaddeus. Fucking
As they after you notice the armor and weapons, like, oh, okay, we get what these guys' deal is. You do notice a long tail attached to each of them.
No.
wait,
No
what
fucking
the
way.
Fuck? What the fuck?
As they both step in.
Would it be at least common enough knowledge in this world, or no?
To know what a
about
fucking half dragon
what
is.
what these things are? Because I don't know if Melanie would have reason to know, but I'd assume at least the
Probably
Dragonborns
you would know what this is.
And the dragon.
Maybe
I
maybe Dakith wouldn't, as he probably hasn't encountered these before. But the Dragonborn know what they are for certain.
Yeah,
cough.
okay.
The fuck is it?
Okay. Melanie, like, you said Melanie maybe knows what these are, or what did you say?
Probably.
Probably. Okay. Yeah.
The only
yeah.
one here without knowledge is going to be Takaf.
Yeah. Okay. Melanie just kind of whispers like, "What the fuck?" Like specifically to Thaddeus, like not pointing, but like nudging him in the
No.
direction. What the fuck is
No need to. No, like, there's like, as you do that, there's like no need to. He's already like intently
He's
staring.
already staring at them. Okay, yeah.
Oh, not like a mix between disturbed and angry and inquisitive.
Yeah, yeah.
to how
Melanie
these
just
creatures
looks
are here.
heavily like concerned.
As they walk over, they kind of like give like a really not necessarily snobbish glance across the building or the room, but kind of a like, oh, these losers type deal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the pricks.
No. Yeah. No. Melanie is just gonna like gingerly.
Someone kill him.
I mean, if we're in their way, not be in their way. But I assume we're
They
not.
don't march towards you. They do go to the job board.
Okay.
Where's the board in response to us? To like our right, or left,
On another wall. Yeah.
on another wall.
It's on the other wall. Okay.
As they do go over to that, they seemingly just kind of like give like a quick glance to the job board and just like rip one of the jobs off of it and just like storm off. And as they like exit, they just one of the red one with the like the belting and the axe just fucking leaves like a giant like claw mark in the doorway.
Jesus.
Yeah. Does the woman come back?
Did she see any of this?
A little bit after.
Oh,
Okay.
So she didn't see
Yeah.
that.
She didn't.
No.
Melanie will like go back to the counter and lean over. It's like, fucking. You're in the back the whole time.
Yeah.
Who the hell were those two fucks? The one that left that claw mark there, the
I-
doorway.
I just came back.
But have you seen like the red and green fuckers? Have those people been around? They
Oh.
were dragonborn. Those like dragonborns with tails. Like those.
Yeah, they've been in here a couple times.
What the hell's their deal? Are they just making money? Being assholes?
Something like that. They've been, I would say, acting fools around town, but the guard seems to turn a blind eye to them. So we just kind of ignore them.
Do you even know their names, or are they just people?
No, they don't say a word to anybody.
They're not. They're not dragonborn.
Well, yeah, they're not technically just.
The pricks is what they are.
Yeah,
Fucking abominations, and that's coming from me.
No, fucking.
He
Oh,
says
what
this,
the
by the
hell?
way, still looking at the door where they were.
Like his gaze is not left like the claw mark.
Yeah, basically.
Fucking.
Well, you guys have got your letters sent. What's next?
Well,
For me, at least, I do have a new. Given the situation, I'm not sure whether or not my letter will make it back to Crotavia Morden.
yeah, Thaddeus here needs to get back to Morden as soon as possible.
If you will all be willing, I'd love to have you come and join me. Though I understand you might also have your own needs.
I'd like to see what kind of nobleman you are, so I'll follow.
Cyrus?
I'd be. Yeah, Cyrus.
Sure. And I think I'll join Thaddeus on the way to Crotavia.
Fair. I think first. Let's stay here for a little bit. I've got something I need to check out. Y'all can do what you want, but I need a bit, I think, to see if I can maybe catch a Varian or something. Figure out what the fuck he's doing. Have you heard about that guy? He kind of like turns to the woman.
Oh,
Older elven man. No.
oh, the wizard. He's
Yeah, him.
I mean, he mostly keeps to himself.
Yeah, but like, where have you seen him around? Does he like come by here sometimes or no?
He doesn't stop by here, but some people come in talking about him near the graveyard.
Yeah, okay.
Of course they do.
That's what? Do you know where any of those people are? I might want to talk to them really quickly.
It's just kind of town gossip, I suppose. They don't really.
Oh, well then tell me about it, I guess. Kind of like Melanie, like I've got some time.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Excellent. Let's do it. I assume that's why the mood is down, out of character. I rolled a nat fucking 1, Jesus.
Woo!
Okay.
Your persuasion is through the roof.
My persuasion's good, but right now it's not. I guess it's the somber mood.
It's honestly just like gossip that goes in. I don't really know what of it isn't rumors, so I'm not really keen to speak on someone's behalf like that.
Fair, I suppose. Is there any particular is that anything to do particularly with the reason why everyone's so downtrodden? There's something else been going on here.
Just a lot of sudden tragedy. A
Well,
tree burning, elves dying.
Be right back.
You can't have fire in any establishments as soon as you become older than 70 now, which is inconvenient.
yeah. But what? The tree burned down?
Yeah, an elf, died, had a lantern in his hand, turned 100 a week ago.
That wouldn't have been budgets.
Guards were investigating it earlier today.
Gods. As in Queen's God?
Yes.
And I look at the coffin, Melanie. I'm like, and I kind of, I mean, not addressing the woman unless they're the people we saw earlier.
Yeah, I look back at you with kind of like an acknowledgement that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Sorry that's gonna be a real issue. Hope you've got people that can help somehow with the magical Latin, maybe make things a little bit easier on you, and hopefully find out whatever reason it is that these tragedies just happen suddenly. My condolences. Kind of like she like pulls back a little bit at that point. I'll leave you to your business, I suppose. Because I assume the woman's like really awkward at this point, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly scared of us or something.
Or like just nervous in general, yeah. But you know what? Fuck it, because we're going somewhere anywhere. The chances of there being missions in relation to it are low. But I'm gonna fucking walk over to the job board. Take a look.
Alrighty.
Take a look.
As you walk over, you can see there are a lot of things for doing expeditions and bringing back information about the area past the southern tip of Arunia's Palm. That is where it touches both Cabernet's Vine and Starbound Wastes.
Okay.
As well as just the southern border going into the Starbound Waste from Arunia's Palm.
Let's see.
So nothing near where any of the incidents have happened.
A few
Yeah.
recruitment posters for the Queen's Guard that are noted as specifically for elves only.
God damn it.
Of course.
Racist bastard.
As
Actually,
And that's it.
effectively.
I'm gonna take one of the Queen's Guard recruitment posters. Just with me.
Alrighty.
What's does it just say like looking for more Queen's Guard and you must be an elf? Shit like that?
Effectively.
Alright.
All others need not apply type shit.
Cool.
Are there kind of like just flip like briefly examine some? Is there anything like on the back of any of these or no? Of like these postings.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Perfect.
That one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
True.
Wow, that's incredible.
That is awesome.
So true.
I'm so sorry. That was totally my fault.
So true.
That's totally me.
At least give me disadvantage.
Nothing notable.
Oh, shit.
At least give you disadvantage.
Just kind of like scribblings and stuff about the job itself, but nothing more notable than simply it being the job.
Okay. I'll leave them back there then.
On the flyer that the recruitment poster that I took for the elves, what is the location for recruitment?
Yeah, like where are they saying to like come for recruitment?
There wasn't a location.
There isn't.
Nope.
Huh. I'm gonna keep that on me regardless.
Alright. Yeah, and then Melanie kind of like looks and like says quietly like to Thaddeus and the rest of the group, trying not to draw like attention, kind of like gesturing to leave, like maybe we should check out the graveyard first.
I agree.
Fucking, and then like head out and try and find our way to the graveyard, as there's presumably only one here.
You did see Ovarian go in that direction.
Yeah, we saw where he went before. Generally,
as you head up, you do see going norther, or more north in the city, to what looks to be a flattened area. Uh-oh. A flattened area where the graveyard. You can see almost like tombstones, but made of like gnarled spiked wood, kind of growing out of the ground, with etchings of Sylvan in their branches, denoting like time of death, day of death, shit like that.
Oh, I see. So here graveyards are kind of like made out of like petrified branches.
Almost. Like the branches kind of grow out of the ground into this shape.
I see. Okay.
What time of day is it?
It is pushing towards like, I want to say like later midday.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. What like? I mean, yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we really got a name or anything. Is there any way to like? Well, it says time of death, so we can probably. I mean, we could probably just look for. Can I try and deduce where like the most recent, like places someone might be buried would be this place, or no?
Yeah. It seems to the more recent ones expand further out back.
Okay. Okay.
They kind of have to make more room for the more that die.
Yeah. Melanie will like just say, seems like they get newer the further down, so let's just walk through here.
How careful are you about walking through these graves?
I'm not disturbing them. Melanie's rather careful.
Just staying in between them?
I'm saying Melanie is. Whether you guys are is completely up to you, but she's not.
So the graves, like, together. How far spread apart are they?
You can walk in between them.
All right.
Okay.
Well, then, yeah, we'll be careful too.
Yeah.
As you go and you get to the more recent deaths, You do see one timed and dated for earlier this morning as the most recent death. And written in Sylvan, you can denote the name, that it happened around 2 in the morning.
Okay.
The name being Kervaris.
Yeah, Melanie like kind of points it out and is like, "This has got the right date." Kind of like kneels down in front of it. Poor
How
fucking-
old was the
Hey, yeah,
kid?
how old was he? Yeah, exactly. Because it would say that, would it not? Or
It
at least
does
it says the day
say-
he was born.
It does not.
It doesn't? It doesn't say the year he was born?
No, it does not.
What the fuck? Okay, is that normal?
That's what the rest of the tombstones have as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Kind of like... Melanie just looks as like... The way these are all made doesn't show when they're born, but it's definitely him. You said the name was Nalvaris?
Kelvaris.
Calvaris, sorry. It says the kid's name was Calvaris, and like there's no special things. Is there anything left at the grave, presumably by family or anything, or no?
And roll a perception check.
$15.
Kind of like looking for any family mementos and stuff. You do kind of see something kind of glint through the grass a bit on the grave.
Melanie isn't gonna pick it up, but she's just gonna like kind of part the grass, try and get a better look.
It looks to be almost like describe this. Like a small patch of like really, really metallic looking blood.
Melanie like looks and like just kind of like fucking like a so metallic blood. It
Like bright blood.
elaborates. Bright blood?
Like it's like okay, you know how like sometimes the
Do you
blood
mean
is like
does it look like
really
mercury? Is that
No.
the idea?
no. Like okay, it's red. Like it looks like blood, but you know how like if blood is like super fresh, sometimes it almost has like a really shiny pink color.
That's what it. What the fuck? Melanie like looks and kind of looks concerned back to everyone. Is like, there is really fucking fresh blood here. What?
I'm gonna kind of like take a glance around the graveyard and see if anyone else is around.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm gonna use divine sense.
That's a good idea in a fucking graveyard, especially.
Divine sense is undead celestials and fiends, correct?
Correct.
Despite the suspiciousness of this area, nothing is gleaned from it.
Yeah, no, like, so okay, so like,
It's not undead. Or fiends.
so yeah, Melanie is just like, I want to. Does it look like feasibly that? So you said this was in the grass. Is any of the grass around it covered in the same blood? Like it would have dropped? Or no?
No.
Melanie like looks from him and is like, "Fuck, is he?" Would it be a possibility that the blood came from the ground?
Possible.
But if none of the grass, because the grass is like, I assume, how thick is the grass? Like, does it look like it would have been feasible for the blood to just not splash or hit any of the grass nearby? Because I'm trying to deduct, like, through a logical sense whether it looks like this fell or not, kind of deal.
It doesn't look like there was any kind of splash.
Okay.
Is there a trail?
Yeah, no trails,
Go
no
ahead and roll a
other.
survival check.
Okay, yeah, you can roll. You can roll the survival check if you'd like.
From what I understand, Deck, you get a passive +2 to survival checks, don't you?
I believe so.
Or no, you have advantage on them, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Woo!
Yep.
Nice.
As you kind of feel like the cold from your axe leach into your arm, almost like reminding you of the mountains you were from. Kind of parting the way of like any kind of natural deception, like snow or sleet storms or anything like that. Kind of push through, and you see nothing. No trail of any kind.
Yeah, Melanie's like looking kind of conflicted. Like, what if he's still fucking? What would I guess as a half elf, what would I know of like elven burial practices? Do they just put the bodies in as is?
They prefer not to use coffins.
Okay, so they just put the bodies in bare.
Like a returning to Earth type thing.
Okay. I assume there isn't any technology in this world that's like akin to like they don't do like they don't do the normal real world thing of like draining blood and replacing it. Yeah.
No, they don't. There's no embalming.
No embalming exists. Okay.
Yeah, that would also be fucking hated by elves.
Yeah, elves
Makes
wouldn't like
sense.
that. Okay, because it would be like a desecration of the body and not allow a proper returning to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But kind of like I'm gonna put my fucking do Melanie like kind of looks as like what would the fucking chances be if the person wasn't like struggling for like blood to just seep up to the surface? That doesn't seem very likely. So like Melanie's gonna like put her like ear to the ground and fucking listen. Like see if it sounds like maybe like this person was fucking buried alive or something.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Fucking try. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no advantage or anything.
These
Never
are
mind.
the god rolls coming from you tonight.
Yep, I love this. Okay. Yeah.
Nothing seems to be heard out of the ordinary.
Yeah, Melanie's like I'm concerned that someone's like buried alive down here or something.
We could
I don't
always dig it
see
up.
anything. The thing is that's the issue.
We definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't want to do that, but like I don't want if this kid is dead in here, I don't.
How deep do they usually bury the elf
Yeah.
bodies?
Are you an elf?
Yeah, I would say yeah. For Melanie's sake, how deep our body is in elven cemeteries typically.
Let me do it this way. Let me ask Melanie. Melanie,
Yeah.
how deep do they usually bury the elves' bodies? Would there be a chance she knows?
And DM.
It's typically not very deep.
No, not far is the thing.
Was I there
You're not gonna
whenever
like my idea.
Yeah, is there anyone, and I mean DM, anyone around, like period.
Readily? No.
What was the first word you said? Because you said something. No.
I said readily apparent.
Okay, so just yeah. Okay. Yeah. Melanie like looks and is like, if you're suggesting we dig it up to check, which if this person's alive, then I'm here for it.
It was gonna be a little
But
quicker
if
than digging it up.
You're not desecrating the grave with your fire breath.
What? No, God. What? First off, I breathe cold breath.
Racist.
Yeah. What a stereotype. We're not all fire breathers.
No, I
Secondly,
know.
Just, hand in, hand out, body out.
What are you miming?
What does that mean?
Yeah, wait. What are you miming in character?
If the body is, not too deep, just ripping it straight out the ground, just pulling the whole body out from the ground, saving us the time of, digging it up.
Jesus.
Melody, didn't you say that the walls were saying that something was trapped?
Yeah, they were. I don't.
And DM, it was a wizard we saw, right?
Well, Averian's a wizard.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So who's to say this Varian is a good guy?
We actually really don't know.
I mean, he helped us he helped us get out with just a little bit of advice, but we don't really know much.
We don't get around a lot.
What if he has something to do with these souls being trapped?
You're surprisingly.
Maybe a stretch, but I don't know.
Would you like me to? And he gets his arm up.
Jesus. Melanie, where if he's not alive, he's going straight back in, and we're pretending like this never happened. Okay?
Understandable.
I'll keep watch.
Fucking yeah. Melanie looks kind of horrified as she steps away, and just waits. Fucking tries to watch out for anyone coming close.
Alrighty, you two post up.
So, can I just try to
just trying to wrench the body?
That'd genuinely probably just be an athletics check.
It would be athletics.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Oh shit. Second one would have been nice.
I mean, the dirt is really loose, as this was buried very recently.
Yeah, the dirt's loose, so it's. Yeah.
And as you grab the body, how are you wrenching it up as fast as possible, or what?
Basically.
As you fucking just grab it and wrench it out of the ground, you hear a snap.
Ah, fuck me.
But not like bone, like wood.
What?
As you pull it out of the ground, you see what looks to be that same elven corpse, except completely drained of blood, that you saw in the tavern, or in the Motel Sticks earlier today.
Melanie,
However...
Oh?
As you wrench the body up emaciated, you see blood almost matching the stuff you found on the grass, kind of dripping from a wooden spike that is driven through its chest that falls out the back as you pull it up.
Oh my God.
Where?
Melanie looks fucking horrified at the sight before her. What?
And you can tell by the way the wood was, there are tiny perforations running along it, and you can see some blood dripping out the broken part of it.
Fucking stake this kid
Was it just
vampire?
in the middle of his? Yep. That was...
Straight through his heart.
God damn it.
Yeah. No. Melanie looks.
But the spike doesn't look like it was sharpened.
It doesn't look sharpened.
It's sharp. It's incredibly sharp, but it looks more like a thorn than an actual sharpened stake.
Does it look are the roots of the tree that makes the headstone connected to it, or do they look like they could have been?
It's difficult to tell. The dirt just kind of piled back into the ground when you pulled the body out.
But is the wood the same color?
Yes.
Oh yeah. This isn't normal, right?
How would this be normal?
No.
Not
even remotely.
How could we even pretend this was normal?
Yeah.
This might be a stretch, but Melanie, do you remember the tree that was dying?
I think I kind of see what you're thinking.
Near the Motel Sticks where we found this guy.
Do you think the tree might be siphoning the life out of these elves?
Fuck if I know, but we need to.
I'm gonna put the body back into the ground.
Yeah. Melanie is going to do her best to help
rebuild the dirt. What do
I
you
was
do
just
with
gonna
the
punch
spike?
him back into the dirt, but I mean,
Fucking hell.
Well, you upturned a lot of the dirt, so it's pretty clear it was like dug
Yeah.
up.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll pat it out after.
Yeah, no. Melanie immediately like begins retreading the dirt.
That is, you should keep the spike.
Yeah, no. The question is, what do we? Because we can't.
I'm gonna
The
we'll
spike
keep
can't
the spike.
go back in, can it? Yeah.
Oh, it's a snapped piece of wood.
Yeah, so we're just gonna
Yeah.
we'll hold on to that. I'll slip
Yeah.
it into my pouch that's on my right side.
Yeah, Melanie's just like, I sincerely hope he wasn't some sort of undead or something. Because if he was, then we kind of fucked things up now, didn't we? So, I assume we haven't seen. This is very brief, I presume.
This was just pull out, shove back in.
No, and now like Melanie is like repatting like the dirt and like trying her best to do that.
The piece of wood-
Like she might even like look at like Dekoth and be like, "Come on, you've got big hands. Like help out with this."
I think
try
our
and
question needs to be: do we care?
Yes, we care.
You
Well, we're here right here and now, and if something's trapped or something's going on, maybe we can figure out what the hell's is going on and get things a little bit better here before we leave. Make
It-
them better than when we arrived.
so the
It's up to you if
tree.
you want to do that.
Our only
Yeah.
lead right now is the tree.
I
And
know, but
Lavarian, but we don't really know where he is at all times. We know where the tree is.
I don't know. I assume we do like our best with like our hands, however long it takes for Melanie
Mm-hmm.
to
Quickly make it look kind of like a. I mean, I've dug up foxholes and had to refill them, so I know what that looks like.
yeah. I
It
mean,
doesn't take super long to do that.
yeah, it doesn't, and like, admittedly, it's kind of hard to tell. It would be kind of hard to tell given how recent this was. I'd imagine.
You know, the dirt is still loose.
Yeah, the dirt's still loose, so like no one's gonna be like sus if the dirt
Mhm.
is loose. But like Melanie will finish that up and be like, okay, let's head back there and at least take a look, maybe. See if we can figure anything out about that tree. Just
Yeah,
kind of
there's
as she
that.
like. Yeah, I mean, any other ideas? I guess. I mean, we can always just go, but tad bit concerned by the emaciated corpse.
Right now we're testing about how good
So-
are we.
What are you doing with the stick?
I put it into
He
my
said
bag.
he was putting it in his bag.
It's in your bag. Okay.
I got my
Cool.
little bag. where I
Fucking,
keep
is
some
it
shit.
is it gonna fucking leak? Because it's making that like fluid, right? You said.
Well,
yeah?
it let out a little bit of it when it fell out of the corpse, but it's
It's just a perforated like steak.
effectively. Do you like throw it in your bag,
Yes.
or do you like tie it strap to the side? Okay, cool.
Inside bag.
Okay.
Not just carrying it around for any
Yeah.
fucker to see.
The one that was stabbed into a bloody body.
Of course.
Yeah. Inside the bag.
So do we find the variant?
We have not
No.
found-
Let's go. Yeah, let's go back to the tree if everyone else is fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright.
Okay.
As you make your way back to the tree, given everything that has just transpired and all the possibilities that it could mean, you almost feel more of the gloom kind of reaching into your like souls at this point, if that makes sense. Kind of like everybody's on edge here.
It makes all too much sense.
And as you continue on, you do see the Crown's Guard or the Queen's Guard do almost like very quickly rush in patrols around the
tree?
town.
Oh, around the town. No.
Oh,
Yes.
so there's a lot of them now.
Yeah, there are a lot more. But they aren't necessarily circled around the tree anymore as you arrive at it.
Yeah, no.
They're not so like there's no one really guarding it.
Not current. They are quick. They're like patrolling around, but they're not at it specifically. Like they don't stay at it.
Yeah.
And if I remember, there was an opening in the tree, correct?
Yes, there is a gnarled wood door.
I
Like,
guess.
yeah. Yeah, no, are we gonna... Because Melanie, like, looks as like... Are we just gonna knock, or fucking what?
How big is the opening?
Yeah, how big is it?
Dacketh would have to duck.
Okay.
But he could fit.
I can measure all doors in measures of Dacketh.
Daketh.
Okay.
One
Okay.
Daketh, two Daketh, three Daketh, four. How many Dakeths can fit through the door?
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so... You know.
Yeah, I guess we go in.
Or, yeah, no, Melanie... I mean, we don't know... No one's mentioned anyone living here, but, like... If it's a fucking door, it kind of gives the impression, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, I would assume because of the Queen's guards around, maybe we want to be as silent and as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealth. You know, that thing we're all special in.
Stealth, the thing everyone here is good at.
As they all look at the rogue.
God, yeah. Fucking,
We needed someone who could sneak inside. And...
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna reach for the door handle and just walk in.
Just nonchalant, as if nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Shit. Yeah.
They don't-
Oh, hey, fair enough.
Yeah, we'll just open up the door and just see what's inside first. Fucking.
As you do open, you do clearly see what looks like burn marks
Shut up. How about you shut
on the inside. Well,
Been boring so far. So
and you see there.
for the last few, like,
You do notice little bits of glass kind of scattered about, as though it was like picked up but not completely. Some ash kind of scattered on the floor.
Is this the place where he was staying, or?
This is the decaying tree.
No one
This is
knows
the tree.
about
This is
what's.
the tree.
None of us
No one
know what's
knows
going on
this
here.
Yeah, this is new territory. Yeah.
You said ash, though, so it's.
There's like a little bit
Ash
of ash kind of scattered on the
and
floor.
glass. Are there windows here?
No, there are not.
Hmm.
There does appear to be like a table and then some, kind of almost like portraits, like where the frame is like grown into the walls. Most of them are burned away. But one is, notably looks to be a elf, recently painted, though not that old.
Does this look like the dead kid?
No.
No. Okay.
Could this possibly have been where the lantern exploded?
The glass and the ash do look like that could have come out of a lantern.
Yeah.
I think that's almost the implication.
Yeah. Kind of like.
Is there anything else of significance inside here?
Yeah.
Go
what
ahead and
else is-
roll a investigation check.
Nice.
You see two towers.
No! Fuck you!
Hours?
No, shut
No,
up.
no.
Shut up.
Fuck with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They can't see the number because my book's in the way on stream.
Nice.
Good.
There doesn't appear to be anything like. There's no like cloth or like no blood of any kind.
Does it look like this could have been cleaned up? Perhaps,
Oh,
probably.
stuff like the glass and the ash almost looked like it was cleaned, but not to the best like extent.
Okay.
Given that there's only bits of it remaining.
Okay. Like, kind of. Melanie just looks and is like, best guess of mine is they already cleaned up and found whatever was important. Maybe a Varian too.
Is it only one story?
Actually,
What?
good question. Is it just like one room or one story, or is there like more to it?
It does appear to be like a single room.
Yeah.
Alright.
Unless.
I'm gonna kind of glance out the door to make sure no one's coming.
All right, you just kind of like
Okay.
pop it open and see. You do see a guard walking away from the tree,
Nice.
but that's the only Queen's Guard you see out there.
Okay.
So Melanie, what's the next step to figuring out what's going on?
Fucking. Like Melanie will like go in, just like. The only thing I could think of would be staying till night, but like, trying to hear those voices again and figure out what the hell's is going on with that. See if they come out again. But I don't want to waste. I don't know. It's either find a Varian or try and solve this with like nothing. Feels like.
Well, you said the Varian helped you guys, so maybe you're rather acquainted. We can go and find him and try to get some intel on what's going on.
Yeah, no. We could ask if we could try and help out since this seems to be messing with everyone, but the issue is more finding him. She kind of like rubs her fucking temple a little bit. Maybe.
So
This is
the elf mother was at the Motel 6, right?
Yes.
yeah, the mother of the person who died.
We could always go interrogate the mother.
I
Maybe
feel
they have some information.
Call it less interrogation, more just
when
yeah, just
information could
talking.
we interrogate her of that wouldn't reveal that we dug up her son, possibly.
Well, they don't know
No.
that.
We, I'll just, let's not say that out loud. No, but like we
Oh
just.
man, so we checked out your son's body.
Yeah, man. We dug up your son's body.
First of
Yes,
all,
of course.
very poorly buried.
Well, yeah, that would be a terrible way to address it. My point being that, if we, like, have you seen this? Or any, like, information that we've seen a dead body. Yeah, one of the bodies.
No, not related to that. The only thing I'd ask would be about like the voices potentially, or like where the Avarian, like you said, like give condolences and just say we're trying to find the person who was investigating and he kind of disappeared on us, and if she knew how to contact him or like just find him, more or less.
We could always just ask one of the Queen's guards.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, no. Let's leave this place be. This.
I've got a great way to broach the subject, too.
Great.
Yeah, we'll just ask them if they've seen him.
Just don't mess it up.
Just don't roll bad.
Just don't roll bad.
I have a better way to open our conversation, but yes, we should ask them if they've seen.
Yeah. So Melanie's gonna like usher everyone out, and if they're good with that, just close the door.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go and freaking like talk to some of them. Yeah.
Alrighty, where are you headed?
To one of the
Um,
guards just
Yeah. Yeah.
outside.
One of the potential like kind of.
Shall I just walk out of the tree?
Yep.
We're gonna walk.
Well, okay, no. Let's walk
Yeah?
out of the tree and go back to like a place that seems fine to walk from, so they don't just fucking be like, "What were you doing in a form of crime scene?"
Invisibility.
Oh, by the queen.
Yeah, by the queen. What were you doing inside that tree?
Just kind of stalk out for like a guard first
Yes.
before you fucking leave. Alright. What you do see one like passing away and leaving as you prop up.
Nice. Well, I mean, if he didn't see us come,
So true.
I head up to him.
Do you all leave?
Well, yes.
Yeah, we all leave. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yes. Wait. I'm
do everything we just said we did.
Okay.
Then do that.
Okay, cool. As you do exit the tree, you close the door behind you. You do see the guard turn around, and he's like,
Fucking hell.
No, I got this. Don't worry.
"Where did all of you?" Like, he's just kind of like, "Where the fuck did they all come from?"
Hello there. I apologize
no.
to be disrupting your patrol, but I had
What?
I had a
Who are
moment.
you?
I had some inquiry. If you have a moment. And I pull out the parchment from the
Oh
guild.
my god.
What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Out of character. Melanie is like slowly stepping away and
The
just.
parchment from what?
The guild, the Queen's Guard recruitment paper.
fucking hiring.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it clearly says that we're only accepting elves into that position.
Yes, I know, and that is disappointing. Because ever since I was a young boy,
Oh no. You're gonna see something like
Fucking
I have
Not Melanie, just like
I have-
slowly moving away, just like.
I have wanted to be
Watching.
a member of the Queen's Guard, and
Ah, great.
I've literally never seen you here before.
Melanie is just moving
but
away.
I've heard tales of you.
Roll a deception check.
Jesus
Fuck me.
Christ.
Just
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
Sorry.
He fucking is suspicious as shit, but he thinks you're honest at least. He's just more so confused, like, how the fuck have I never seen you here before?
No, I apologize of my nature. I wish that I could have been born an elf to have been able to apply, but I noticed all the weird things happening, and I couldn't help but offer to lend my hand. And I was wondering if you happened to know of a woman who was nearby. We were looking into some events that correlate but aren't directly connected, and there's a woman who lost her son recently. We know the description of the woman, correct? Out of character.
Well,
We
we
see-
we
right.
saw her,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
but I also told you the dead kid's name.
oh
So
yes.
you could just
What is
say
it? Thank you.
his mother. It was fucking. Literally, it's like 5 seconds, but like in game. But the name was Nalkar. You said
It's Calvaris.
Calvaris. Why
Calvar.
am I fucking? My memory is gone.
And like her name was Calvaris.
Or not her name, but her
His
kid's
name.
name.
The boy's name was Calvaris.
messing up.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just looking for his mother.
I
See,
mean,
I know you've probably already gone over the steps already in the investigations, but
we already have mercenaries on the track. We don't need more.
What kind of mercenaries?
He just fucking
Melanie's
like
just
a-
fucking gone at this point. Melanie doesn't care what the fuck his plan was.
It was working. Deception. It was nice, alright? So give me
he just as soon as you ask that, he's like he gives you a look of like fucking excuse me? I'm not at liberty to disclose that.
Alright. I could do
I'm gonna
something.
speak.
I could do something. If
So
quick question from the DM.
uh-huh.
Will he know which of my words I command? If I use command on it.
If you
What are
cast
what are the
command-
components of command? Is it just a verbal spell?
It's just the verbal speech, I believe, of the word. Let me check real quick. You
Yeah,
speak a
it
one-word
doesn't say,
command
like,
to a creature you can see within
V
range.
and
The target
S
must succeed a
or-
wisdom
Yeah,
save.
it's only verbal.
So-
So
It's only verbal?
it's up to you how you rule that, I suppose.
It really so you doing that would be running the assumption that this elf does not know what the command spell is.
And I just tell him.
Yeah, because I think the way Kevin rules it is the spell isn't just you saying the words. You have to like.
No, command specifically is.
Oh, it is.
It
Okay,
is
never
the
mind.
word.
You're still running the risk that this elf knows what the command spell is, though.
Yeah.
And I want to add that out of character, all elves have advantage.
Command is
against
not a charm
charm.
spell.
Oh, it's not a charm. Okay.
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought it
That's
was.
right. I'm cool.
Nope, command works on fucking everything.
That's right. And I just go.
Asmodeus. Grovel.
Cast command. Yeah.
You cast
I
it. You
just
cast
go-
on fucking Asmodeus, and it can still affect him.
The
It's baffling.
is wow, it's incredible. I go to the guard. The mercenaries. Speak, and speak is the word I'm using command on.
Mind you, yeah. Yeah. As said, trailed off. Gonna.
I'm gonna speak up and ask the guard
Wait, don't
about if
interrupt
he's
the
seen
speak spell.
The variant.
Soon over it.
You just like come up to the guard with Thaddeus.
As I've used the spell speak
Alrighty.
or command,
Thaddeus, what are you doing before Dakith approaches?
I said to the guard, the mercenaries, and then I used the command on
Yeah.
speak.
Do you want to command, or what's the
Yeah,
what's
the
the
command.
plan of big man?
They use just the command on the word.
I think he's forgetting that he has to
Yeah,
push
push to
himself.
talk. Yeah.
I have to what? Oh, God damn it! I'm so stupid. I've said it all out loud. I'm so sorry. What I meant to say was to the guard prior to Takaf even having said anything. I was gonna say the mercenaries, and then use the command on the word speak. Like so, the mercenaries. Speak.
Okay, so you are going to do that?
Yes.
Ooh, damn. Okay. That's ooh,
Some save for the elf.
ooh, goddamn.
What's your spell save DC?
Let me check.
It's
13, I believe.
Alrighty. He failed.
Failed. He failed.
The mercenaries, yes, the two dragon mercenaries.
I fucking knew it.
And then he just like fucking stops. He's like, "What the fuck did I just say that for?"
And then I just pat him on the shoulder, like, "Thank you. You've been very helpful." And I just turn around to the calf and I say, "There's no need to ask him anything else." I just pat him on the shoulder as I walk away towards Melanie.
What the fuck?
That's right.
But the variant can hold information on what this stake is
He
and
could.
what's causing these deaths.
He could, but
I assume this is quietly as you're moving away from this motherfucker.
I'm just yeah, of course. Yeah,
I mean,
because
I'm
we don't
about
want to
to
speak this
say-
out loud about the
Yeah,
stake that
yeah,
we pulled from the
fucking-
dead body.
Yeah, fucking. Clarity.
My stuff was daring, but if he had actually like caught on at all, I was gonna use the command to cast forget.
That's not how. No.
That is not a thing that can happen. With
Damn it! I
this
really wish
spell.
it could have. That would have been awesome.
Fuck no. There's literally a spell called Modify
Yeah,
Memory.
there is.
I know there's a
there is
spell called
way
Modify
higher
Memory.
level spell that is designed to do that.
I know. there's a-
Forget. They can't just. Command makes them do something they can do.
I know.
Yeah, it's something they can do within 6 seconds.
You can't just fucking bludgeon their memory out.
Short-term memory. It's like, hey, what's that?
They cannot just,
Distracted.
That makes
they
sense.
cannot just go I for
I
gold.
command squirrel.
Just I for gold.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
God. I still adore the idea of just command, just saying forget, and it's just I forgot.
You do not know. These are not the droids you were looking for.
Yeah, literal Jedi mind trick bullshit.
I mean, up to a point, it kind of is.
Yeah, I mean
Would
it
you
can
still let
be.
me choose Darth Maul's backstory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
dude, if you were gonna pick anyone for Darth Maul's backstory, a Paladin of Command would really have helped.
All right, so in character,
Mhm.
Thaddeus, what's next?
You whispering this to me?
Yeah, whispering.
We can't keep asking him much more. He's like, because of he's already suspicious. We got lucky,
Yeah.
but we do
Hey,
have
what are you two
information.
whispering about over there?
Nothing. You have a lovely day, sir. Move away. Move away. Move away. just gonna
Fucking
walk
die.
away. The deception worked one time. That's gonna be the
What
only.
what time of day is it right now?
It's like midday, I think.
It's getting
So-
towards evening.
It's getting later. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna kind of, after having said that, motion duck half back over to Cyrus and Melanie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah, Melanie just looks and is like, "Listen, I don't care if that worked. I was not being in proximity while you were doing whatever like con
Bullshit.
you were running."
But it did work.
Okay. And
Here's
what
what I
did you
found
get
out.
from it?
Those half dragons.
You're fucking me.
Yeah, no. They're the mercenaries being hired to go and investigate all this.
What the fuck?
So guess who?
Why?
Guess who we get to go talk to? I didn't push the matter on Lavarian. And that man, deception only works so far, and the more that I use command, the more he was definitely gonna know.
You fucking used a spell on a guard. Fuck.
That's right. But he didn't know. It's fine.
Well, I guess our only option is to go find these mercenaries.
Wherever they've gone.
Chances are they have more information about Lavarian and the mother, since he was reluctant to give me that information.
But given the way they were acting, I
They're
kind
probably
of doubt
jackasses.
that they'll be willing. Yeah, I doubt that they'll be willing to do anything if we wanted to join in and help on the investigation.
I mean, hey,
They'd be like, "No, it's our money. We're gonna sit here and fucking."
I mean, hey.
There, I can pay for information.
Or we can just,
Hmm.
not. But it's fine.
Yeah, of course.
There are other methods that we have.
Yeah, well, first we'll see if they're actually like in contact or anything with Averian, or if they're just doing their own thing.
But hiring
Then-
half-dragon mercenaries, they have to know they're half-dragons.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. Like they,
They even gave them the
no
offer.
offense, they must be desperate. Yeah, I mean, I know they are, but like, there's something
Why
off
give them the
about
offer
them.
and not extend any information to us?
Well, to just other people in general. Less so specifically us. Just you'd think for something this big they'd want more than 2 people. It's just odd. And I like,
At least we know where to
God.
find the half-dragons.
we know they might come back in again, but we don't know how long that'll be.
Do guilds usually have places to, stay at?
That is a fair question. Or would they have to be staying at like an inn
Nearby.
or someplace like that here? Yeah.
There isn't particularly a place to stay outside of that Motel 6.
They're in the
that
fucking
Elves typically don't necessarily need to sleep.
So either
Yeah.
they live here,
trans.
or they're in the Milto Sticks. Or they're just doing something of it somewhere.
Could there have been a trail for me to follow? You know, the half dragons from when they left the mercenary guild.
The way these vine roads move, it would be very difficult to track someone.
Yeah.
That's it.
You could always go and ask
We could
some
just-
of the townspeople.
Better yet, we could always just go and ask the Mercenary Guild.
I mean, well, they said they didn't really.
They
Well,
may
they
not
just
have a
don't-
lot, but they must have more information than we do.
Yeah.
Or I could grab one of these guards and pull them around the corner.
Let's not do that. I like your enthusiasm. Where it's at. With the whole
Doing that almost got you killed earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Let's scoot away from that.
and now there are more guards. Like there are more guards in total now. They're just moving about,
Is,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
There's
is
a
correct.
lot more. Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're
As
standing
we've
in
just
the street
confirmed,
right now.
I can't erase someone's memory.
This is.
We're standing like in the street right now, right?
Yeah, I
that's
assume we're
cool.
just kind of like walking towards the Mercenaries Guild, like at this point.
Mhm.
Walk
We're
and
just
talking.
kind of talking as we do so, yeah. Not looking sus by just standing there doing fucking nothing.
Thaddeus, where do you think we can gather some intel on this stake nonchalantly?
The same guys that we're about to gather intel on ourselves.
Are you sure you want to tell them that we pulled the stake? Why whisper
We're
this?
not gonna tell them that. Why would we tell them that?
I-
We just need information on the half dragons.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
move our-
Melanie looks like the stake.
The stake
If
will come.
anything, we might have fucked with the Varian's plans. If anything, we might have to just ask him, because if anyone did that, it's probably him.
I'll keep the stake on me, and if anyone will know, he will. But until then, let's not mention the stake.
Not a fucking word.
And then, yeah, I assume we're just gonna keep walking towards the mercenary guild.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. As you continue towards the guild, you do see, kind of out of the corner of your eye, you do see what looks to be a Virian entering a building, or well, a tree building-esque type deal off to the side.
We'll talk about coincidence.
Melanie,
Yeah.
we should probably go investigate.
We'll come back to the
Yeah.
half
So
dragons.
where's a Varian going?
Looks to be inside of like a building. It's near the Mercenaries Guild.
Okay.
Is it an open building?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Or is this just someone's house? Like, what
It
is
looks
this?
to be some kind of house.
All right.
Fucking A.
Don't worry.
guards around the
there's
house.
appropriate. Oh yeah, that's actually a great question.
Hmm?
Are there guards
Any
around the
guards?
house?
There do not appear to be, aside from the guards just kind of patrolling.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna.
Let's not enter.
Kind of. Yeah. We won't. I guess. If it's just fucking someone's house, we're not gonna come in uninvited, but we're gonna like see if we can maybe
Knock on
like
the
how
door.
close is he? Like, can we like get his attention before he goes inside or no?
I mean, if you want to fucking yell across the street.
I mean, they're fucking A. I'm not gonna be disrupted. Melanie's just gonna say, let's just. It's
Let's go knock
creepier,
on the
but let's
door.
not disrupt him. Let's just wait. Yeah, let's go knock on the door and wait.
Like, you know, normal people.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't know why this was such a hard. I felt like the answer was clear.
Yeah,
we
I
just go
don't
knock
care.
on the
It's
door.
fine. Yeah. We'll go and like, if he's inside and it's closed by then, like, yeah, knock on the door.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I go, Candygram.
It's fucking A.
Fucking Christ. Hold on just a second.
Jesus.
As you go and, like, knock on the door, you do hear, some footsteps step towards it, and you just hear in a, very fucking raspy voice. No visitors. No, no visitors right now.
Is it not?
We just wanna just
It
tell
does
your
not sound like a Varan.
yeah, I assume not, yeah. Someone we know came in there, that elven man. Just tell him we're waiting for him out here whenever you're done, sir.
He'll get back to you tomorrow.
Fucking Melanie is just like, do they open the door or is they just talking through the closed door?
They're just talking through it.
Are there any windows?
All right. Well,
There are not.
this isn't getting us anywhere.
It's like
How many times will this trick I'm about to do
Melanie's
work
just
in one
like,
day?
like looking at Thaddeus like, what the fuck?
Is he still by the? Can we tell if he's still by the door, or is like?
Like just gives like a confused glance.
How bad of an idea would it be for me to knock again?
So the guy's still there when you say that, like.
Yeah, I mean, I assume
Or-
the time's
or maybe-
passed. This is just us. Or
Tell
are
him
you?
it's urgent.
Oh, it's you speaking out loud as character, I assume.
You tell him that? Okay.
I'm gonna, the cough kind of, he knocks a little louder, says, it's urgent, we need to speak to the variant.
Just a second.
Okay. It's fine.
You do hear another response through the door. Then you could speak to him tomorrow.
Cool. All right.
Fucking
My turn now.
I'm gonna-
Melanie just like looks and like raises a hand and just kind of like whispers, "Just this isn't working. We'll just fucking
I turn to her and I go,
fucking leave him be." I
I
guess.
don't know. I've got one more plan.
Just kind of like trying to dissuade Nakath or Thaddeus from like
I mean, it's not gonna involve.
disturbing whoever the fuck this is.
It won't result in violence. I
You're
promise.
the one that wanted to gather information on what's going on, and this variant seems to be the only one that knows. He was seen walking into the graveyard with the body.
In any other circumstance, I'd say backing off is right, but we
We
need.
want information. This is the man we need to talk to.
Yeah, I just don't fucking.
I knock once more.
Like obviously, it's like the more like whisper tone. It's like, I just don't want to mess with like this like old guy or whatever. I don't really. If he's this adamant and this old, I doubt we're gonna get much just arguing with him. Plus, we still got the lead at the guild.
Don't worry. This won't involve violence. I'm just hoping if this works, we might get some information, and then if it doesn't, we leave.
Does command require sight? I think that's the question.
Can I
that's
read the
being
targeting
asked.
Yeah.
parameters?
I think it has.
Shit.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have to.
That's be
Yeah,
I can
you
see
can't
within
do that.
range.
You cannot do that.
Are there
There's
windows?
fucking-
No, there are not.
No.
Bitches.
DM said there's no windows.
My one weakness. Door.
Line of sight.
Line of sight.
Every caster's weakness.
I know.
Sure.
Is it? I'm pretty sure you punched through the last one.
I'm not gonna punch through the door. We're trying not to resort to violence. All right. My ideas are shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock again, and I'm
Oh,
gonna say
God.
10 gold if you open the door and let me speak to the variant.
Jesus.
When all else fails, bribery.
Fucking-
You don't get a response.
Yeah. Yeah. Melanie just looks and it's like, don't let's not bother.
What if
It's
this
just
variant's causing the death of these older
I
elves?
kind of doubt it.
there's no openings
Let's-
all around
let's
this
not
house.
jump
I
to a
assume
conclusion.
either. It's just the one
Yeah, I
door.
assume it's just the
There
one door.
do not appear to be openings.
Yeah, like Melanie will move away and just be like, let's just go back and hang around the guild, maybe ask some questions, and then
How far is this house from the guild?
Yeah.
you
It's-
said it was
It's a
nearby,
little.
right?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
All right. Here's a plan. You, because there's no way fucking Laverian knows where we're gonna be.
Yeah.
So this guy's kind of full of shit. On that note,
Yeah.
he's just trying to get us to go away. So
Exactly.
how about you three head to the guild and try and gather some information about the two half dragons, and I will wait out here for Laverian.
Well, you were the one inquiring the half dragon mercenaries.
We all kind of need to inquire about the half dragon mercenaries.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if I do it, doesn't matter if you do it, as long as someone does it. Unless you would like to stay here and wait for Laverian.
Yeah. Melanie just gives like a shrug. Is like, if you're willing to bite the bullet, then like that's fine. We'll figure this out.
Well, let's go figure out what's up with these mercenaries then.
Yep.
And I'll just kind of sit outside,
I'm waiting.
waiting.
Alrighty. The trio heads to the mercenary guild. Inside, there are a lot less people there, but there are still a few. Just kind of other adventurers just sitting around chilling.
Okay. Yeah. Is there like any of the people that like I assume are there any of the people that were there when
The other
they
half dragons.
fucking came in? Yeah.
There are a couple. It's a dwarf and a gnome
Couple all
you recognize.
yeah. I'll kind of just go over to them like well, whether everyone else is following or not, kind of, because I assume we might be going for a bit of a divide and conquer kind of deal.
But they seem to be like going over like plans to do some kind of job.
Melanie will kind of walk over and is like, "Excuse me, fellas, would you
Yeah.
mind if
Uh-huh.
came here for a second?" Yeah. Kind of like Sal's over. Y'all saw those like half dragons that came in here like earlier? In the
Those
day?
The gnome fucking looks up to you. Oh god. It's not the first time.
You seen them the other times?
They come in, break something, grab a job, and leave.
They just do that, and that's
This
just
is-
all they do.
That's just all they do. We've fucking talked to the guard about them, but they don't do shit. So we just kind of have to put up with it for now.
Yeah, no. Apparently they're working for the guard.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out, what are they? They're not from around here, are they? I suppose.
They showed up, I want to say, probably 3 weeks ago was when they first showed up.
Okay. Have they been like? Where have they been? What the hell's have they been like going? Have they just been? I assume they've been staying at the motel, but like.
They don't really stay anywhere. They keep wandering about the city. But they keep showing up areas where people go missing or die, so... You know, it could be coincidental. That's what the guard tell us.
Look at him. Melanie is just like, but you and other people clearly think otherwise.
I mean... How many times does one have to stumble across a corpse and be the first one to do so?
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Kind of like Melanie, like kind of taps her boot on the floor. Out of subject matter, what are y'all planning on doing? Just out of curiosity.
We're gonna head back to Crotaver as soon as chance we get. Fucking lack of communication and letters there means we can't get any information back to them, and it's starting to fucking annoy us.
Yeah, that sucks. I hope you'll make it there fine.
Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta fucking. He'll be fine as he points to the dwarf across the table, but they're gonna fucking annoy me to death.
Sure, y'all will both be fine. And like if for Cyrus or fucking our friends for Cyrus or Dickoff, y'all can talk to whoever you like now, basically.
Who else? Is there someone that that runs the guild?
I mean, there's the person that's just kind of behind the counter that you guys gave mail to earlier.
And would they have any clue as to what jobs were posted and where they were to be? Basically, any information about recent
About
jobs.
like the jobs they had been taking. Is that
Yeah.
your idea? I mean, probably. 'Cause
Probably.
I assume they have to turn into them. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna ask her, excuse me, ma'am, do you have any idea what the job that was taken by the two half dragons was for?
Some monster browsing the southern border, from what I understand. But it's not the first time they've picked up a job like that.
I'm gonna walk back over to Melanie and say Melanie, she says that they've headed toward the southern border to go take care of a monster.
I'd say like Melanie was like kind of like starting to get up from like the table. It's like, huh, okay. So, out of character, it's like the southern border, like the area between Ire and
Like the area
Starbound
between the
Wastes.
Starbound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, huh. They're going down there, even though they're being hired to. Huh. Well, Melanie like thinks for a second, like, are they even doing their job then, or is something with everything here related to down south? Well, like she's just kind of thinking out loud at that point. That's just weird.
Was there anyone outside that was currently there whenever they walked back out of the guild?
Yeah, the people Melanie was just talking to, yeah.
Like outside, not inside the guild, but
Oh,
outside
shit,
the guild,
I
kind of
see.
lingering around.
And, guards doing their patrols. Not particularly.
Okay.
People have been too nervous to stay outside for long.
Damn.
I'm gonna go back up to the lady. Is there any way you can give me the exact location that they headed in?
Well, uh, the monster contract, I'm pretty sure, was almost all the way towards Cabernet's Vine, all the way at the southern tip.
Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna go back to Melanie. So Melanie, she says
Yeah,
it was all the way toward the southern tip of Cabernet Vine.
yeah.
Seems our only lead would be to follow, and maybe we can find them.
Yeah. I'll just say by now Melanie is just like following Decath as to not make this awkward. But like, I mean, I think even if we take a train, there might be a chance that we'll be going close to there on our way to Crotaver, depending on where exactly.
Are the red lines trains, by the way? DM.
Oh, what?
Say again?
Are the red lines on the map? Are those supposed to be the trains?
Yeah, I forget. Are they
No,
the trains?
that's just there's a roadway, like a pathway that goes through all of the nations. That's that major pathway.
Alright.
That's the major pathway. Okay.
But the
Yeah,
train just goes through the capitals.
Alright, so it just
Oh,
connects directly
so
to
so
Vine North,
so it would literally just be Aaron. Yeah. So we just go through Rodonda,
to Vine.
Vine Wreath, and then Crotavere if we were to take the train there. Got it. Okay.
Just wanted to clarify that information. We would probably all have that.
Yeah.
Or do you think we should inform Thaddeus of the information we've gathered?
Probably. It's not much, but like, you know, all I really got from those people is just the fact that obviously they're kind of just being exempt from laws, and that people, you know, they're dicks. They destroy property every time they come in. They never talk and just grab jobs and go. Guess we can deal with getting Thaddeus back home and make sure everything's good there. And fuck, I don't even know if I want to. Genuinely, I was curious before, but like, there's things
So
are just a
during
bit
this
dry.
time-
Yep.
Thaddeus, are you just waiting outside?
Outside of Bavarian, where he's.
Yes.
Yes.
You do eventually hear what sounds like a loud thud.
Like, the thud of something dropping, or just. I guess I wouldn't really know what you told me.
Difficult to tell.
It'd just be a
Difficult.
loud thud. Yeah.
And are we making our way back toward Thaddeus? Or are we still inside?
No.
I assume
You
we're
guys are
inside.
still in there.
This is where you
Yeah,
guys do your shit.
I assume we're talking. Yeah.
I go and I quickly get up and I knock on the door again and I'm like, "Is everything okay in there?" Frantically.
Another loud thud. Fucking, and then very quickly, footsteps. Yes, everything is fine.
Do I believe a word
Please.
he fucking says?
Fuck no. Not even remotely.
Yeah, I don't even need to roll for that shit, do I? And I just go, "Is that so?"
It's a variant talking, right?
No.
No, it's
Or
the old
no,
man.
that's
The
someone
old
else.
man. The only one who's
Oh,
talked to
I
us
see.
since Ovarian walked into that house.
Old man.
Well, let's see. He's clearly lying. I've heard two thuds. And I need a variant to be alive. Alright,
Dear God.
I break down the door.
Jesus Christ.
How so?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Can't really, you know,
Are you
pick
gonna
the lock.
shoulder shove it?
Yeah,
Or like,
I'll just-
because you can use your shoulder. You don't have to fucking destroy the thing.
yeah, I'm not gonna fucking break it off the hinges. I'm just gonna try to go for the side that open. Does it open outward or inwards? Can I even tell?
It
I mean,
opens
well, we
inward.
saw it open.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna just do it that way. Bust
So
towards the
I
side.
assume that you like check over your shoulder to make sure a guard's not watching.
Yep, you know, that's a great idea. Thanks for that.
Alrighty. As you fucking shoulder bash your way through the door, knocking it off its wooden hinges.
Wow, I mean, there goes that.
Wooden hinges.
Yeah.
makes
Well,
sense.
it's all wood.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not shattered into a million pieces. Alright,
As you bash in the door, you do see. First thing you notice is you see Averian kind of like crippled over on the ground.
What the fuck?
wow, look at that.
As well as two familiar scaled faces.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
Wait, what? I cut out.
The green
Oh.
one by the door, and the red one kind of towering over Averian.
Ooh, goddamn. Okay.
Oh shit.
Thaddeus,
Yeah.
you have a surprise round. What do you do with it?
Fuck.
Run.
I mean, you can yell for the guards and start attacking, or fucking whatever.
They work for the guards. What's the chance they fucking help
That's
me
right.
out?
Jesus.
I just broke into someone's
I
house
assume
with the two
Averian
people
is
they
the-
work with.
The crook.
Yes,
Okay.
Alright,
as he is like on the ground coughing.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I have the sneak it the one round sneak. So
Bit
I
of a
pull
change
forth-
of music.
Yeah. And then we'll see how long it takes for us to get here.
We
It'll
on the way
probably
yet?
be a while.
Yeah. So, gonna have a fucking round counter
let's do this.
till our asses.
Let's just see how powerful fucking Thaddeus can be.
We'll also see if guards fucking notice.
Something suspicious about that fucking house.
yeah, fucking damn. And that's fair. I mean, it was sus that it was someone else fucking talking and just doing that, but like,
I know what I'm doing.
listen, that's fair.
Push the talk, Red.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Thaddeus.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank God.
You have the green one in front of you and the red one, like, kind of like towering over Avarian. As he is, you can tell Avarian's been kind of beaten.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm gonna use Raffle Smite.
Okay.
I have my Great Axe pulled out. I'm gonna use
Alrighty.
it against the green one directly in front of me. I'm gonna move towards. I'm gonna roll for
Alrighty.
that. And
As you rush towards him,
yep.
swinging at him.
And
Fucking do it.
Well, the 22 hits. I don't know why I rolled twice, but
yeah, weird.
absolutely.
And so that's both the damage from the Great Axe,
8 slashing, and then how much for the...
and then it's
Yeah,
one.
roll for your
it's
Divine
a,
Smite.
It's a
And
DC.
whatever effect that has.
It's a DC 13 save, and
Oh,
then
so-
it's,
Wrathful
yeah, it's
Smite?
Wrathful Smite. Okay.
yeah, Raffle
Alright, he's
Smite.
gonna make a wisdom save. Wow, he super fucking failed that.
Yeah, and
As you
so
fucking,
he
like, break
becomes
down the
frightened.
door, axe ready, just fucking leave, like, a big-ass gash in his chest, almost, like, splitting some of his armor.
Sweet.
You
And-
see him kind of, like, fucking reel as the wrath kind of, like, takes place in his mind.
Well, he's also afraid of me right now. He failed.
How much total damage was that? 12?
Yeah, no, 13.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Thaddeus, is that the end of your turn?
I still have movement, right?
Push to talk, my brother.
Sorry. He's also frightened.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to add.
And it's 13. I keep forgetting to.
Yeah. It displays it when you do spell shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I move away from him. Let's see.
And you can, but you're risking an opportunity attack,
Yeah.
obviously. Although he is frightened, so I think that's with disadvantage
Yes.
if you are to move away from him.
Yep, I'm gonna move away from him and move past him since he can't move towards me. That'll
Oh,
be
true.
Fair.
10.
You're gonna
20,
stop him
25.
from fucking ganking.
Well, he's
him or-
surprised, so he can't even act until his turn passes.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah.
Nice. Even better.
I mean, yeah. You got a surprise one. You just knocked down the door.
Alrighty. Now, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty, go ahead, roll initiative.
Alrighty. Shit,
Also, like, let's not. Fuck.
Wow! Alright, well, you're going first.
Oh my
fucking
God, okay.
Incredible.
You got 2 rounds. 2 rounds, basically.
Half-dragon
Alrighty.
bastards. Oh, Avarian. Oh, nice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to be right in front of this one now. So the other one's just all the way back there, which is even better. No more spells, but I'm going to use another. Just going to go at him with the Great Axe once more.
Cool. That hits.
Alright. Oh, even better. Even better.
As you leave, like... He's much tougher than the other one, but it does leave a pretty grievous gash on his chest.
Nice. Oh, and additionally, before I end my turn, do we assume a short rest has happened in between? I haven't even used my fucking
Yeah, we
guide.
didn't
I haven't even
ask,
used my channel
Should
divinity,
not.
and I can cast this whenever, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
per what it says.
Per let's see.
Yeah, it's per whatever your channel divinity says, yeah. If it's an action, it's an action. But with the if you're meaning like the strike thing, that's just when you make an attack.
Yeah.
I believe.
This
There's
one.
no need to do it right now because
No.
you hit all your attacks.
No. Conquering presence.
Oh, you mean Oh, you mean just pop up Conquering Presence? Okay.
Yep. I believe. Can I affect the other one? I'm not sure how that works with the distance and an angle.
I believe it's
how
within
far
30
does it
feet.
say?
Oh, yep.
Beautiful. Both of them.
But it is.
Okay.
He is already frightened
That's right.
of you, so.
I mean, yeah.
He'd just be frightened from two separate sources.
Yeah.
Technically.
Oh, in case you lose the concentration on the wrathful.
Yeah, and if you lost concentration on your smite, then it would, he would still be frightened. Yeah.
So yeah, gonna do that.
Conquering Presence.
True. Alrighty.
Very good.
So that's a wisdom save from them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, the red one rolled a natural 20, and the green one rolled a 12.
Ooh, so he's got two sources of it.
He was
He's
frightened too.
never moving.
Back
Was that the end of your turn?
It is the end of my turn.
The red one fucking grabs his great axe off of his back as he fucking has blood pouring out of his chest. He looks at the other one. Worthless fool!
God.
He is going to use his bonus action to rage.
Ooh. This is the barbarian.
And he is going to frenzy during it.
Ooh, damn. So that's fun.
What's frenzy do? I forget.
It's a barbarian subclass ability. It's
Going to make with his action. He's going to make one attack, and that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
God damn, you rolled high.
So that is going to be. I assume that hits.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
Alrighty. So that is going to be. Wow. Okay. Well, he rolled max. That is going to be 15 damage.
All right.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, max.
Um,
On the D12.
As he just fucking buries the axe through your chainmail.
All right.
And that is his turn. The green one fucking trying to keep his focus after getting Wrathful Smited and Conquering Presence just kind of seems really fucking confused. That he can't really do anything, so he's just gonna sit there. Almost like you fucking gave him a brain freeze.
Give him an aneurysm.
Yeah.
And Averian is gonna use his movement to fucking stand himself back up. Fucking clearly beaten and shit with bruises all over him.
Yeah.
And you see him fucking kind of pull himself refocus if anything. And he's just gonna extend his hand out, do some arcane shit, and then you see some lightning crackle in his hands.
Yeah.
And fire off a lightning bolt straight past the red one.
Jesus.
Ooh, it missed.
No, I mean, well,
It's a save, I think.
Yeah.
Because he's casting a lightning bolt.
Yes.
It's a
I
save.
see.
to which the dragon bolt or the half dragon 100% failed that shit with a 2.
Jesus.
Nice.
So it's gonna be 22 lightning damage.
Wow.
Lightning
It's a
bolt.
high level spell. Yeah.
Bavarian's fucking badass.
And as he fucking kind of expending that bit of energy, despite him being fucking grievously wounded, holding himself up with his staff. That's the end of his turn.
Alright.
Thaddeus, you're up again.
I'm just gonna. I could attack
Just
this
gonna
turn,
wail again.
but I'm not going to
Oh.
actually. I'm gonna use my lay on hands and just heal myself all the way back up the max, negating the
Fair.
entire turn that he just did.
Fair.
He looks angry.
I'm sure you. Oh, does that make